Hello, everybody. I'm Jaret Reddick. And this is a podcast. Jaret Goes to the Movies.
Sort of.
Hopefully you have seen or heard one of my many musical endeavors. And if you have, then you know how much I love movies. This is movie commentary with no movie knowledge. This podcast is me and my friend Rich talking about movies that we like. But my name's on it because I'm famous. This is Jaret Goes to the Movies. Still. Okay, we're starting now.
This was revenge of a much more brutal and cold-blooded nature. Consider this, 4 bullets per victim. Not 6 shots fired, but 8. That means that he fired the gun empty and then stopped to reload so that he could shoot each of them again. An extra bullet per lover. Right in the head.
You strike me as a particularly icy and remorseless man, Mr. Dufresne. It chills my blood just to look at you. By the power vested in me by the state of Maine, I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back. 1 for each of your victims. So be it.
I don't even know what just happened. Here's the thing. I've been sitting here in the same spot for like 2 hours. And I thought everything was great. You know, and then like all of a sudden everything went to shit technologically. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on, Rich? What's happening? No, I mean, like, seriously, I don't even know what's happening. So we're not
streaming live today.
We're not streaming live today.
We are recording the video so I can post it later.
We can record the video. So nobody pick your nose.
I thought you were talking about the movie. You didn't know what was going on in the movie.
No, I know what happens in the movie.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like, let's be real here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Got a new computer, though. That's fun.
All right.
Yeah. That's one of those computers, though, like, you can't look at porn on that thing. You look at porn on that thing, and you get a virus in there, it just goes straight in or whatever, and then war games, you know, like, that's the end of that whole
Does
thing.
porn still even cause, like, viruses? Are we
You know?
past that?
You know,
I
what?
think we're past it.
It's not like you want $1 million email that just ruins your life.
Yeah,
Like it used to be.
I was thinking of a different virus.
I get a thing. There she is. There's a thing that happens if you look at porn on your iPhone, where the pop-up will come up automatically, and it'll say, you have to contact this number or whatever, and you can't close the window or whatever. You know what I mean? And all you want to do is watch that black dude hump that methy old lady so bad. That's all you want in your life, and you can
So your
think
mother-in-law's here.
Well, hold on, I haven't got to that yet.
That's okay. I actually know that you can actually just hard shut down your phone and now it all goes
Right, and it all goes away. Right, you're exactly right. Yeah, there's a way to do that. Hey guys, I'm Jaret. This is a podcast. It's called Jaret Goes to the Movies. Right now, I don't know why. What a weird fucking night this is. Right now, we're talking about the Shawshank Redemption.
Fitting music.
With some dramatic music.
Yeah, I feel like I want to cry already.
There's dramatic music, and it's just like it's the voice of God, you know, sitting next to the guy with the penis from the baseball movie, you know, who's
God
married.
is a pervert.
He was married to Susan Sarandon, who likes ping pong. You know what I mean? Yeah, she
does.
loves ping pong.
She invested in those ping pong places
That's what
in
she
New York
did.
or whatever.
She really did.
Yeah.
You know my favorite thing about Susan Sarandon? And
Besides her boobs?
Nope, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Her boobs are amazing.
Oh my God, in that movie.
Her daughter's boobs are even better.
Who's her
What?
daughter?
She's the girl
Susan
from...
Sarandon. Holy crap. I was thinking of, I don't know why I was thinking Sandra Bullock, and I was like, her daughter's like a baby, like a newborn baby. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I think we're all thinking Susan Sarandon in this Thelma and Louise, where she wore that like muscle shirt or like a wife beater, and just her boobies were everywhere. In fact, they overshadowed Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was like, "Hey, I'm like a robber or whatever." And people were like, "Oh my God, I love this guy," and like we can't. And everybody's going to breakfast, and all we could think about was her boobs. Hey, with me as always is Rich.
Hello.
There he is. And Rich, how's it going?
Good. Her daughter is Ava Murray.
I thought you were
Martino.
saying that she was 8.
Yeah.
I think
daughter
we
is
all heard that. We all heard she's 8.
We all
We're
think
like,
you're a pervy weirdo, Rich, no
"Yeah,
matter what
this
you
got
say now.
fucking weird quick.
She shows her boobs in Californication with David Duchovny.
Oh, interesting.
Her or
And
her
there's-
daughter?
The daughter does, and they are spectacular. Holy shit.
Dude, let's back that up. Here's the thing. So, in Californication is David Duchovny.
Right.
who
There's a
is-
lot of boobs in that
Who
show,
is
too.
also in California with Brad Pitt,
Mhm.
who is in Thelma and Louise
We did it.
Boom.
with Susan Sarandon.
And her
Fucking and her boobs. Both of them. That's right. So, hey, so Rich, what's going on? What is happening right now? What is going on?
Are we talking about the movie now?
I'm grumpy right now.
I know you're grumpy, but
You-
but dude, you've been here for 4 hours, 5 hours.
We waited like a week and a half for this computer to come in. We got it. I set it all
We were
up at my
so
house.
excited.
All excited. Got it here. Everything seemed to be working fine. And then 5 minutes before we went live, it wouldn't stream.
Wouldn't fucking stream,
And
right?
it's not the computer. The computer's beef, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
something.
beef.
It's some setting that we have to figure
Yeah,
out. So
there's
I don't
some
know.
kind of thing.
I'm just, so I just want to know what's going on in your life because you've used the term pimp and beef like in 2 days, and I just feel like that has to like, mean, like you're going through some
Pimp.
shit.
My lovely wife Casey is here.
Hello,
Did you get here?
I'm here.
She's right over there, and yeah, I don't know. Like this whole thing today, it's just been all this set. In fact, we let him in the fucking house before we were even home
Yep.
today to set all this shit up, and we still can't get it
I
right.
know.
You know, like I feel like the more money we spend, the less shit works.
I think we had issues in the last computer too that we had to work out. I don't know. I just
It'll be fine. It
It's
was
fine.
today. It was the first one.
Yeah.
And,
Should I go ahead and
that's
tell the
it.
chat room that we're not coming back?
I already did. I thought.
I don't think so. I'll tell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
thanks.
Well, Silent John 316 is here. He also helped set all this shit up. Blah blah blah. So it's great you guys are. So we're not live. I mean, you know, it's just fucking weird, but also glorious because now we can, you know, just say what the fuck ever.
If there's like a nip slip, we can like cut it out.
Yeah.
a
No, I'm not
slip.
gonna edit the video.
That's so crazy. Guys, our guests tonight are fucking stellar. This is crazy what we have in here tonight. So we're talking about the movie The Shawshank Redemption, right? And so out of the blue yesterday, Bowling for Soup merch guy, Texas Ranger fan, the greatest drunk Mexican dad impersonator of all time, Marco is here tonight. And let's give it up for Marco. How's it going?
I almost came in drunk Mexican dad character
Yeah.
up to your door, but I was like, no, I better not.
You still have
We'll get
time.
it in here later.
It's
Oh my
early.
god, we have had more fun with that character of all time. And of course he showed up with a Chicken Express cup, and so I was telling Rich earlier, I was like, no, there's this chicken place from Wichita Falls. It's called Golden Fried Chicken, branched off into two things, and there's a Chicken Express and there's a Golden Chick. Used to be the same thing, and which one do you like the best? Chicken Express, right?
He had his graduation party at a Chicken Express.
He did, yeah. So we had
Surprise graduation party.
all we had to do was choose between a roll and a biscuit. Everything else was just
Yeah.
right
What's
there.
your order that you get?
Number 1, mashed potatoes, roll, sweet tea.
Okay.
You don't add a side of okra.
Number
You're doing it wrong.
2. I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like
That's
7
more, yeah.
tenders or whatever. All right, so our friend of the show, fucking recurring guest, everybody's favorite, Amy Pitzinger is here as well.
Hello.
Let's give it up for her. She came in hot today. She came in hot, just coming in.
Oh,
you know.
she's pretty good looking.
Don't call my friends
No,
hot.
that's
Oh,
not
no.
what I'm saying.
That's
That's not
not-
what I was saying.
It's weird.
Oh.
I did talk about her on the golf course today. This is true. I talked about it on the golf course because we had this conversation about. So I was about to hit the golf ball, and I farted, and my friend Kit goes, "Why don't girls think farts are funny?" And everybody's just like shrugging and yada yada. I'm like, "Yeah, my wife doesn't think farts are funny," but I go, "Listen, here's the thing. My friend Derek's wife, Amy, thinks farts are fucking funny. And there's like a sign in her living room that says like, I love you so much that I'll smell your farts.
That's right.
That's what it says, right?
Exactly.
So there's also a sign in your bathroom.
Ooh,
that
that's
says,
the new edition.
And
Yeah.
it says, have a nice poop.
Yeah.
So I go in there. This is a true story. I went in there the other day, and I was changing into my bathing suit, and I didn't need to poop, but I read the sign. All of a sudden, everything came out.
Was it nice?
Everything
It was
came out.
nice. It really
See,
was.
I just want you to sit down and relax.
Couldn't wait till I got home.
That's
Apparently,
right.
And no, here's the thing.
It's more of a command.
The best
And a
thing
well-wish.
about that, yeah, have a nice poop now.
Now. Yeah, you
But
flip it over. It says now.
The best part of it, like she has in there's like a little potty for the kids to stand on to go pee, but there's a squatty potty too. So you can like, not that they could totally be the same thing, by the way.
Right.
Like it's a little bit like repetitive. Like
Right.
I feel like a kid standing on a stool, I could just put my feet on that.
No,
and
the
poop.
the step is for them to wash their hands.
Whoa.
But you can't keep it in front of the
Oh,
sink because it's a small bathroom and the door can't close.
And you
Yeah,
can't
it
wash
won't
your
close.
hands in the toilet. That's
You could. There's
That's
water.
that was the visual that I got.
Yeah.
Was the stool so they could wash their hands in the
Now,
toilet.
if we had a bidet,
yeah. Well,
there's an option.
I've had a good bidet today. Hey, and my mother-in-law Shanna is here. We're very excited that she's here. Hello, Shanna.
Hello, son-in-law.
Yeah, turn her up. Turn her mic up. It's all the way up.
Yeah, you just have to talk like right on it. He won't tap you in the face with
Let's
it
get
like
a
Will did.
test. Let's get a test on it. Like act like you love it. No.
Pretend
She's like, no. All right. Well, guys,
How about just a check 1, 2?
Check 1, 2.
that's
Got
perfect.
it.
Hey,
Perfect.
it is so great that you guys are here because we're going to talk about the feel-good movie of the summer, The Shawshank Redemption. So yesterday I worked all day. I was in the studio with Not Your Girlfriends. We recorded a bunch of great stuff. Yawn. Almost. And then I had a couple of beers with Gary. I got home and then Casey and Amy went to the movies, and so I watched Shawshank Redemption by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I thought I was gonna cry more than I did. I had it like built up.
Wait, more than you did?
I had it built up in my head of being like way worse. I don't know
Me
why.
too.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I thought I was going to... Remember when
What?
I told Casey last night that I was going to watch it, I was like, oh, I'm ready to cry.
Right.
Not as much.
Yeah.
What
same.
scene did you cry at?
I never cried at all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
Here's the thing.
Which one?
When the old man.
Brooks.
Yeah.
That's a sad one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only one.
I skimmed over that part.
But the rest of it, I mean, like
Oh,
I.
You
yeah,
were
you
nice
could-
to him in the
I was
grocery
like, yeah, he
store.
kills
It was
himself. I don't know.
sad.
Okay.
Everybody kept saying that. Anyway, so I ended up, but I'm glad we're doing this movie because it seems to be a favorite of. Nope, seems to be a favorite of. By the way, if you're not watching this live, oh wait, they can't watch it live because we're not fucking streaming this shit. I keep having these like yawns, and I did this on the. If you listen to my other podcast, the BFS fan page Rampage, I did this the other day where I kept having these yawns. They would start, then I wouldn't finish them. You know, and like it's almost like one of the. It's like a. Well, I guess it's not like an orgasm that does, but like anyway, it's like a yawn that doesn't pay off is like a half sneeze. You know what I mean? Like where you. Do you know what a half sneeze is, Rich? Like where you're like, you know, and then and then it doesn't go all the way.
I feel like all of my
Yeah.
sneezes are half sneezes.
All of yours are like.
Oh, that's sad.
That
But
sucks.
you have a lot, though, right?
Yeah, but like that's awful. It's like it only happens when I'm like about to take a sharp turn on a road and I can't see. And it's like
Yeah,
a
that's
fucking
true.
machine gun.
It really
I
is.
And
think
it never
about that.
pays off. I never get like the big awesome sneeze that just makes
Oh,
you
I
feel
just
good.
One
big
day.
awesome sneeze.
I mean, I just love the chow
That's me.
thing. Like,
and I like overdo it. So if any person I'm actually dating at the time, if that's even a thing, I can't remember. It's been so long.
Right.
But they were like, really?
Drama.
Really? Does it need to be that big of a sneeze?
Chris Bernie in Bowling for Soup does this thing where he goes like that. He goes like that all the time. And it's like, why are you, stop it. Like, don't, it seems like you're gonna have a heart attack. And, like, if you fucking have a heart attack from a sneeze, people are gonna be like, what happened? Well, he held in his sneeze.
Yeah. Why do you do that?
Yeah. Well, I don't believe you.
Stupid.
Did you guys, like, stop up his nose? No, we didn't do that. Now there's foul play. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be arrested for murder because some guy goes, ah! I don't want any part of that at all. I don't want in. Rich,
Jaret?
do you, like, sneeze?
Yeah, just
He
sneeze.
just- yeah.
Yeah. Shanna, do you just sneeze?
Sneeze loud.
Yeah. And then Casey has, like, a thing.
She goes, choo.
They're pretty cute.
Oh, yeah, she goes, choo, choo.
It's not funny. It's awful.
They're super cute.
My dad used to be like, man, I just can't wait to the day you're about to get in like a fucking brutal fist fight and you're all some bitch's face and you're like, excuse me. Like, you know?
Yeah.
It's to the
is.
point where like everywhere I go, if I sneeze in public, a stranger will comment on it.
Yeah. And then, Marco, how are your sneezes? Just big sneezes?
Big sneeze. I'm not a repeater. You know, I don't.
Let me ask you a question. Are your sneezes in Spanish?
Only only when I'm drunk.
Right? Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, mijo. All right, Amy, how you just
Like a regular sneeze.
You're a
that comes
regular
out.
sneezer.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
2 times.
right? Because always even
Doubles.
number.
Right. But Derek, though, my husband says, chewy.
Mm-mm.
No lie.
No.
What?
Don't
He
like
does.
it.
Can't do it.
Don't like it.
Yes, it does. It just comes
So
out.
it's
I'm like, why do you
"Ah,
always say a chewy?
chewy?
Yeah. Every time. Now, if he sneezes in front of you, you're going to laugh hysterically.
Yeah, totally. Oh man, when I was in high school, I used to try to say swear words when I would sneeze. So like, you know, I'd be in whatever class or whatever, and I go, ah, shit,
What was that supposed to be?
shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that was me saying shit.
When you said in high school, do you mean yesterday?
Do you mean like
Every day since high school?
Yeah, pretty much, because it never ends. Hey, well, thank you guys so very much
Sorry.
again
Belated.
for
There it is.
listening to this podcast. It's so much fun to do. Again, welcome to Jaret Goes to the Movies. We are a crowd-funded podcast. So if you got an extra $1 a month, not an episode, an extra $1 a month, why not give it to us? Because we will spend it on things like
Who has
computers.
extra?
Like computers that don't
I say
stream.
bullshit to that.
What?
Doesn't matter if they have an extra $1. No one has an extra $1. It's if we give you some value, give
Yeah.
us some value back.
what
Right.
place has extra bucks? What store gives you extra bucks back?
That's the kid store. It's
The children's
Kohl's.
place.
Kohl's
No.
is
Kohl's
extra
cash.
bucks.
Kohl's is
Cash.
extra bucks. I was
No,
thinking
Kohl's cash.
children's
Kohl's
place,
Cash.
and then there's another one that does something bucks.
Bahama Bucks.
Bahama Bucks is good.
Bahama.
Oh, I love Bahama Bucks.
Justice.
That's okay. Bahama Bucks is not even a thing. That's a goddamn snow cone store.
What
But
about
it's
still a
so
thing.
good.
They don't give you any of that
Starbucks.
stuff.
Starbucks, yeah.
Starbucks gives you money back if you use the app.
Oh.
Yeah, you just got to use the app. You know,
I don't go.
be savvy.
It's a really good way to save on your $10 coffee.
No kidding.
Right.
Well, eventually, you got to buy like 40 of them.
You had to buy like $4,000 worth of
40
coffee and you get a free
40,
frappuccino.
40
How
after
do they
the
stay in business? I don't get the concept. Like, I don't.
Have you ever been in line at a Starbucks?
Yes, I had to go get tea for my ex-wife all
Yeah,
the time.
it's fucking crazy.
Which
It's nuts.
Which one?
Oh, sorry.
Do it.
He's off his game.
I miss the semen in my butt.
Which one? The second one.
I'm not off my game. I'm just not paying attention to that thing.
Mm.
I'm saying to all of our supporters and listeners, hey, please go give us a 5-star review on iTunes or wherever you can.
No,
that
it,
helps.
it doesn't matter anywhere else except for
Okay,
iTunes.
iTunes. It helps people find the podcast. Secondly, if you got an extra $1 or $2, please go pledge that. It's not per episode, and honestly, we really do spend it all in the show. We've got a new computer. We're trying to make the show better for you guys.
But we're not.
I do need to let you guys know. Oh my God! Has Tim Tool bailed out?
Mm-hmm. We have an opening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Matt Cardosi production.
Yep.
Meaning, we have an opening for somebody else to go in and be with Matt as being
You don't have to like be with him, but
Yeah.
All right, guys. We want to thank all of our supporters. Thank you so very much.
So hang on. Let's go back to what you were talking about, which was we have a spot open now.
Yeah.
For someone that if someone wants to do the $100 support spot, that's you get your name on there, like with Matt Cardosi as the producer of the show. Or
That's right.
What do we call it? It's a production. It's the Matt Cardosi and Your Name production, and you get to sit in on any of the 5 questions you want. So you don't have to be scheduled in like everyone else is in the $50 level. In the $100 level, if you go, oh, I love that movie, I'm sitting in on that one. You just call us in and call us up and you sit in.
You are in. I want to thank our executive producers, Wendy Croft, David Murray, Sheila Ray Wonder, David Dooley, who you will hear from later in the podcast with Wendy Croft, Rod On James, Matt Cardosi, our corporate VP, Nigel Watson, Chris Whitehead, Lucy Murray, who apparently Rich has changed her name to Lucille, Diane Small, Daniel Cotton, Jared Spear, David Wenzel, which is actually Lisa Wenzel, but that's her husband. I think that's the credit card that...
no, it's the shipping. If you want your name changed back to whatever it is, change it on the shipping address on Patreon, and that, for whatever reason, generates the list that I get that I just copy over.
John Gickler, Shawnee May Griffiths.
Griffiths.
Shawnee? Is it what does it say? Like Shawnee?
I think it's May.
Shawnee May
Or
Griffiths.
Mai.
Greg Pascal, Mark Ryan, Tyler J. McCullough, Katie Morgan. Hey, Katie Morgan. Yesterday I was at Best Buy, and I was going past all the gamer headphones, and they all had them hanging out there or whatever. And I meant to send you a photo of it to just ask you if it was like super exciting for you, but I did not do that. But I do have the photo. Sweehurst. Josh Millman, Jason Randall, Mike Breton, Chris Jacobs, Brian Dunning, Paul Baums, Amy Pitzinger. She's right over there.
Hello.
Jason Wall, Bodie Cooper, William Bryant, Kirsty Fisher, Dominic Petretta, Dave McLennan, Simone Vark, who did not quit the podcast, Tess Green, Michael Price, and Homer. That's right, Homer Chambers.
Woody, right.
His name's Woody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why doesn't it just say Woody? It used to have all their real names.
Some of them updated. I just haven't updated the list since they updated. Like Lucy updated hers, Woody updated his. I just haven't updated the list.
Got it. So this week we're going to talk about the Shawshank Redemption. 2 imprisoned men, let me take that again. 2 imprisoned men bond over a number of years, finding solace and eventually redemption through acts of common decency. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what that sound was, but fucking A, was that timed correctly. That was amazing. Holy shit. So we had this conversation yesterday with a friend of ours that was like, yeah, I mean, I feel like I could show my kids that. I'm not sure why it's rated R or whatever. And then I watched it last night, and I was like, oh, I remember now why it's rated R.
Yeah.
You cannot just show your children.
R for raping.
That is, well,
Stands for rape.
Mm-hmm.
that does happen.
Hey, I want to point out that I didn't bring up rape first this show.
Oh.
Oh, well,
That's true. But
Well-
at least it's relevant to the movie this time, you know?
also, P.S.
That's a good point.
Let's see what happens.
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
Here comes the raping. Just kidding.
Oh no. Is that the synopsis?
That's it.
The Shawshank Redemption. A crazy environmentalist frames himself for murder and spends 19 years implementing the perfect plan to bust a crooked prison warden for illegally dumping raw sewage into a nearby freshwater stream.
I like it.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, that
Seems
was
spot
good.
on.
Yeah.
It was almost in one breath, too.
I know. If I hadn't fucked that up. I thought I had a typo. It wasn't a typo.
You want to take it again?
No, it's fine. Fuck it.
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
The Shawshank Redemption. A crazy environmentalist frames himself for murder and spends 19 years implementing the perfect plan to bust a crooked prison warden for illegally dumping raw sewage into a nearby freshwater stream.
Nice job.
Nailed it.
That was the Rich redemption.
Nice.
It's really good. So, Tim Robbins is in this. Again, we talked about this before. He was in Bull Durham, and he married to Susan Sarandon. And what else has he done?
Top
That's
Gun,
it.
Mystic River.
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Mystic River was good. Top Gun, he was like a
Here and
side
Now, Jacob's
character.
Ladder,
No.
Jacob's Ladder.
No good.
No?
War of the
No, maybe
Worlds,
these are-
2005.
No.
Okay, let's
Mission
back
to
up.
Mars.
What the fuck was he in Top Gun?
He
He's
was in
known
Green
for-
Lantern.
He is one of the side. He was like a replacement pilot or something.
Yeah, he was in the end.
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. That's an important one.
Okay,
I
he was
hate
in
all this.
Bull Durham. He was
Yeah,
in
great
this
movie.
movie,
Yeah.
and he was in that one where he's like a Hollywood agent thing. Where
Oh, actually, Jacob's Ladder was a good movie. That was a good one.
He wasn't known for that. I mean, that's not a
Nothing to Lose.
no.
All right,
Oh,
you're
that's
right.
a good one.
That's a good
With
one.
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, that's like old
No.
school.
All right, Jesus Christ. And Morgan Freeman is in this movie. He's great. Great actor. You know what's great about him in this is that the way they age him. You know, he starts out, he really does look younger. And, you know, by the end of it or whatever, it does look like he's aged 30
Well, it was a
years.
really long movie, so
Yeah.
Right.
maybe he actually had aged.
Well, he had
Oh, they were
dark
filming.
hair in the beginning, and he had gray hair at the end.
No, I know.
That was it.
Jesus.
That was it?
I thought the same thing, though, in the very beginning. I thought, wow, he looks young.
He looked young.
But I didn't know if it was just because of the time, like when the movie was made.
Well, so I thought the same thing. So when I was watching it last night, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like Morgan Freeman looks really young. But then by the end of it, it's like, "Oh, he looks like Morgan Freeman." You know. And why is that funny? What
that's
the
a funny
fuck?
Because it's just Morgan
I
Freeman.
don't know.
Oh my god!
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
The Shawshank Redemption. Hey, so this is a Stephen King movie.
Is
I think-
it really?
I think it's a Stephen King book, and I thought it was a
short
full book.
story.
She said it was a short story. She's read
Yeah.
it.
Now my mother-in-law reads a lot,
Yes,
and she remembers.
and she's here today.
She's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she remembers a lot of what she reads. Now you love this movie and you love the book.
Both.
She
How
loves Stephen King.
Is the book better than the movie?
They are almost identical.
Wow,
Really?
we have a first.
Yeah, so it's not a thing where you're like, oh man, the movie took this shortcut or did this. You feel like it was
you think
a good
this movie
representation.
took any shortcuts?
No, they actually added to the movie, and they added it in a good way.
Yeah.
Because it was a short, condensed story.
Because there was no raping in the book.
Right.
No, there was.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
Stephen King. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I read a short story by Stephen King called The Lawnmower Man.
I think it's in the same book.
Yeah.
I think
And
I'm married
Stand
to
By
that
Me.
person.
Huh?
Stand By Me was in the same book. It,
Yeah.
it was a short story, too.
Yeah, holy shit. I mean, that stuff will freak you out. It really will. And it's crazy that just stuff gets, like, he has, like, a thought. He writes, and by the way, a short story is not, I mean, it's still,
Short for
you know,
him? Maybe
yeah,
it's short for
still
him.
50 pages, you know, or whatever. But,
So let's talk about Stephen King movies. He has tons of movies.
yeah.
And there's like 3 good ones.
Well, let's say, okay, hold on. Let's
Uh,
back up. Everybody back up. He has tons of books.
he has
That were
tons
made
of...
into movies.
Right. Okay.
And then he has several that are made into movies. So what are your? So you're
He's
saying
got tons that are made.
what
into
are
movies.
what are his what are his 3 good
Shawshank
ones?
Redemption is at the top of the list. I think
That's
the-
It's like his least favorite.
That's your favorite Stephen King movie?
I think it's the best one. Yeah.
Okay, what else?
The Green Mile and Stand by Me.
The Shining.
What about it?
It.
I have The Shining, Misery, and then the new It movie. I think
Yeah,
those
Misery's a
could be
good
on
one.
the list
Yeah.
as good, but I think everything else, the movies aren't good.
I
I mean, you
I
could
liked-
love them.
Did you ever watch Secret Window with Johnny Depp? I actually
yeah,
really liked
yeah.
that one.
But I mean,
I've-
that's not a good. That's not a
was a-
Shawshank Redemption type movie.
No,
You're
but
not going to
Shining,
put that in the same.
Shining is. I mean, that's
No.
freaking.
Oh, yeah.
So Stephen King wrote Stand by Me.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to compete with. But I will tell you this. Out of the ones that you said right there, man, Misery is a great fucking movie. And it's so well acted. It's like Kathy Bates' debut into everything. James Caan, such a great actor, you know. And I talk about this all the time. William Duvall, James Caan, Dustin Hoffman, and there's another one. Were all roommates back in the day. Like those dudes all lived together.
Oh, was
it
Gene?
Wow.
Did you say Gene Hackman?
I said Gene Hackman.
Okay. Sorry.
Robert Duvall, Dustin Hoffman, and there's another one, and they all live together in some apartment. And imagine that, like to me, it's like when Paul Gilbert, the guitar player from Racer X, thank you,
Mr. Big,
and Mr. Big lived with Russ, who plays in Steel Panther now, and who was in Bite or whatever. Like those two were roommates when they were 17. Imagine the shredding that was happening in that house.
My mom said from your previous example, imagine the gangbang.
Oh, hell yes. Those guys.
She mouthed it to me.
Jesus.
Gangbang, right whenever you were naming the list of people.
Oh,
that lived in that
Robert
apartment.
Duvall, Gene Hackman, and Dustin Hoffman.
is she
Yeah.
offering herself up for the game? What I mean,
No,
what's
no.
going on here?
Possibly.
Yes.
My mother-in-law? Yeah. Like today or back then?
It may
Yes.
not matter.
No. Back then you were too young. You were too young.
The first guy I slept with looked like Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I get it. You know, I probably wouldn't be in for a gangbang with any of those dudes.
Huh.
As long as you're in control, it's really.
My dad.
There you go.
My dad, who raised me, like has a Gene Hackman thing about him. Like he kind of looks like Gene Hackman. And
The guy who raised me.
I said my dad who raised me.
Oh, I thought you said the guy who
I
raised
said my
me.
dad who raised me. Yeah, I'll take one, Sean. Hey, Sean, stop fucking yelling all the time. I'm not kidding, dude.
Lower
Like
your voice.
it's getting out of hand. It really is. Well, listen, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm so excited that my mother-in-law is here because I know she's going to have some great thoughts on this. And, oh, wait, hold on. We're still talking about Stephen King books. Hold on. Let me back up for a second.
We're talking about
You're the one
movies,
that
not
left.
books.
No, but I know. But what's crazy is when you think about Stephen King, you think about Cujo.
Horror movies, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Carrie.
you think about
Thinner.
Carrie.
Pet
Holy
Sematary.
shit. Pet Cemetery.
Genre-
What did you say?
Thinner?
What's that
Thinner.
called?
Ooh,
Thinner was
Thinner's
great.
good.
Yeah, what's the one he did? It's not.
Thicker.
that was
what
my
Britney
that was my
Was it a
spoof
prequel
version.
or a
I've been working
sequel?
on the movie for the last 4 years.
But there was a thing, I think it was called Creep Show, where he wrote like a bunch of these ones, and he actually starred in one where he touched a piece of a meteor, and then it like got on his finger. It started to grow on his finger, and then he licked it, and it just took over his body, and he just grew into a plant.
Children of the Corn.
Children of the Corn, holy shit! How scary!
But these
Shanna,
aren't- but
me
these
and
aren't-
you. Hold on, me and Shanna, same age.
All right.
How fucking scary was Children of the Corn?
I cried on the way home because we lived out in the country.
Yeah.
And the guys that were giving me a ride home from the movie theater kept stopping, and all the fields were all grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
So back
Terrifying.
before I grew up and I wasn't like a huge wimp, I used to actually really like horror movies. And so me and my friend would like go to Blockbuster, rest in peace, every weekend and go and get like a horror movie. So I'd ask my mom because she loves scary movies. Like,
Yeah.
what should we get? And she was like, ooh, okay, I think it's time. I think you're ready.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn, you have to get it. I
Right.
was like ready to like be like, she's like, same thing. I cried. It was awful. It did not age well. It was the cheesiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Really?
Yes, Malachi. Like, it was just awful.
Now, Shanna,
So not
when
good.
you think back to that movie, though, like I remember Malachi being scary, but to me, it's the leader of the whole thing.
the little kid.
Little blonde one.
No, the guy who like wore the hat, who
Yeah.
led the whole thing.
He looked like the little pilgrim.
Oh my god,
He was terrifying. Malachi
That-
didn't scare me. Malachi was like a bully.
Yeah, exactly. And he was in, and by the time then we were, he was in like B like movies on shit like Hard Bodies and shit. You know what I mean?
My
Where-
niece had like a little chubby redheaded friend in elementary school, and their parents named him fucking Malachi. That's just mean.
Yeah, that is.
That little
mean.
baby comes out with red hair. Change the name. It's not. You can't do it.
I
True.
coached soccer for Jack's like for Jack for like 4 years, and we had a little Malachi or whatever.
Well, do you have red hair?
No,
And
but
freckles?
I did.
'Cause this kid did.
I did want to.
You didn't go by like Mal or something?
No, it's
Kai?
Malachi. It's a
Just
whole
Kai.
thing. And his
Call me Kai.
parents wanted to call, and I did ask that. I was like, "Hey, what do you guys call him? Like Kai or like?"
That's so insulting to you.
Kai.
Hey,
You know,
Kai.
Hey, let me
Hey,
just
Kai.
change your kid's name.
That happened my whole
No,
time.
I asked a question. I said, "Hey, do y'all call him anything else?" And they're like, "No, we call him
Just a
Malachi."
suggestion.
Did you ask them if
And I
how
go-
much their furniture cost?
Well, no, I said to them, I go, well, it's a little bit weird because I grew up in the 80s and never mind.
Malachi
Oh.
was a demon. Why did you name your kid after
Yeah,
a demon?
no shit. I mean,
What's
holy
funny about
crap.
Stephen King books in general, just in my house growing up, was that like, okay, my mom like collects the hardbacks. Like she took me to like a reading of his new book, like where you have to go see him. Like it was crazy. Like it was a big deal. So when the Harry Potter series was like coming out, I was probably in like 5th grade. But I was reading Cujo at the time, and
Right.
they took my book away from me at school and told me that it wasn't like reading, it wasn't
Oh, boy.
appropriate, and it wasn't like my reading level. And I went home and I was like, it was her book. She let me borrow it. I mean, she was,
Oh, no.
you know, she was particular
This does
about
not
which ones I
sound
read.
like it's going to
And that
go
school
well.
got shanned real hard.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
she was like, I mean, they're like, you can't tell me what, it's not what she's not like reading porn. Like, what's the problem? It's a fucking angry dog. You don't think my kid can handle an angry dog? At least she's not reading about fucking,
Right.
there's an angry dog in Harry Potter
Well, and it's
fucking
not like
3.
you're
That
reading
kid's
it to
reading
your
that,
class.
you know? Yeah. So they gave
What's-
it back and I read it in class.
What's funny about that is like that is one of the Cujo is one of those movies where I thought it was scary or whatever, but as I look at it now and think about it, I'm like, how could this have been a book? Like how could they just
was
be
good.
in this car
And scary.
and there's just this goddamn dog out there?
It was the first book that kept me awake all night. I was terrified to go to sleep.
Really?
Terrified to go to sleep.
You should
because
be able to
Stephen
relate.
King's a
Shit.
master.
We got freaking Cujo'd in our own house by Snoop J.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
I shut the goddamn doors and we were fine, but fuck, man. Do you guys know that story?
No.
Oh man, so we were gonna adopt the dog, and
The cutest little German
man,
Shepherd that's
I
ever
found
existed.
this dog on the internet, and
I found him.
Casey had, it was definitely me.
It was definitely me.
Yeah, well, I definitely found the dog, and Casey flew out to meet me on tour, and I was like, check out this dog. This dog is beautiful. Did you find the dog?
I found the dog. And his name was Snoop J, which was funny. And he was just this happy German Shepherd. I found it. I sent it to you. We talked about it when I got there. It's the whole thing. Continue.
Man, now the story sucks.
It kind of sucks now.
So it's the cutest dog in the world. He's like happy and sweet. Like, I mean, the pictures are insane. They're like this beautiful German
Yeah.
Shepherd. So we like schedule it. Whenever we get home, they're bringing this dog to us so we can
Yeah.
meet it.
Get it?
So we get home and they meet us. And from the second this dog jumps out of the car, that thing looks fucking crazy. Evil demon dog. I mean, just the same dog, but his eyes are just insane. Like he's just nuts.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to all, as a family, we're going to get together and we're going to go on like a 20-minute walk and then we can start to pet the dog. And then and I'm like, I fucking said the thing was kid friendly. This doesn't seem like a good idea.
No.
So then they let me hold the dog and let him walk him. And then they're like, see, he's doing good. Anyway, bye. Out of the neighborhood. So I mean, Everett's like crawling age, right?
Right,
And this
yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
big fucking dog. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're going to see what happens. So we go inside. We have this big kennel already set up. We have everything ready. It like goes in the kennel. Jaret goes and gives it a treat, and it kind of comes out and gets a treat, and then runs back to the edge, right? So we're like, Jack's like, I don't know. I want to like pet the puppy. We're like, let's just go like give him a treat, right?
Yes.
So he goes up to the thing with a treat, and this dog fucking like out of this thing at Jack's face, right? I mean, I swear to God,
God.
Jaret went fucking 30 feet in 1 second and got him the fuck away from this dog. And I mean, and then it loses its mind. So it's in our bedroom. We have to shut all the doors, and it's like, if you open the door, it's like, so we're like, oh my fucking God.
True story.
I mean,
Wow.
it's scary. Jack is like hysterical. He's like, I can't sleep with him in our house. And I'm like, fucking me either, dude. Like, what do we do? So we had to call this family at 10:30 at night and go like, come get this fucking demon dog out of our house, you liars, you know? And I'm pretty sure he probably didn't make it much longer than that.
Yeah,
but they
it's
came and picked him
sad.
up. They knew. They like literally came right back, got him. And they lived pretty far away. And then we got Milo right after.
Even when they came back, though, it was weird because the lady was like, "Okay, I'm gonna let my husband go in first, We're gonna calm him down.
Was he in a suit?
Or whatever.
They knew we had
You know what I
3
mean?
With
small
that
Like-
thing on his
children.
arm?
Yeah,
he
I'm
in a
like,
straight
Jesus
jacket?
Christ! Like,
Why did you give
we
us
have
this dog?
kids. Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck do we even have this? Because we had him sitting by the pool for a while, and he
Which is
looked-
funny because the
he
day
looked
that we had this
nervous.
mean little angry dog, giant mean angry dog back there, our neighbors who foster puppies was like, "Hey, look what we got!" and held this like adorable little shiny puppy over the side. It was Milo, by the way. So where I was like, "Oh, how cute! I've got this giant demon dog. If you
Yeah.
want him." So they got rid of him, and then later we ended up actually adopting Milo from them as a puppy, and he never ate any of our children.
That story was amazing. I have one question though.
Go ahead.
What does it have to do with anal rape? I don't. How did we get into this?
Oh no!
Oh wait, I didn't tell you what the dog did. So
Oh, no.
Oh no!
I love that you have a Cujo-looking face right behind you, too.
Yep, right there.
It's appropriate.
We see by your file you've served 20 years of a life sentence.
Yes, sir.
You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. I mean, I learned my lesson. I can honestly say that I'm a changed man. And I'm no longer a danger to society. That's God's honest truth.
he looks young there,
He looks
right?
like a baby.
He really does. Like as I saw this, I was like, Jesus
He
Christ.
looks no older than 50.
You mean
for sure.
God?
No, but I mean, even then, if he looks 50, like when you think of Morgan Freeman, you think just old.
How old is Morgan?
I think
70s.
Driving Miss Daisy. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the youngest I remember him. I think.
I think we said he was 78 right now.
No,
He's 81.
Oh, wow.
That's what I
okay.
meant.
my goodness.
He's 97 years old. A lot of people don't know that.
He was born in 1937.
So when
in
did
Memphis,
this movie
Tennessee.
come out?
This movie,
94.
Oh.
yeah.
So the mugshot that was there whenever they stamped it rejected.
I was wondering about that.
That's actually Morgan Freeman's son.
No
Oh,
way.
wow.
That's crazy because I was thinking, I was like, it kind of
Me
really does
too.
look like him, but I knew it wasn't.
Yeah.
He's also in a scene whenever the bus pulls up with the new people.
Right.
Interesting.
Funny story about how he met the mother, flipped her skirt up. She
Oh,
thought it was
no.
hilarious.
Uh-huh.
They got married.
all
Which
about
is
perception.
awesome because now that has now put an exclamation mark on How I Met Your Mother, the series. Here's how. What you got under there? What you got going on
Here's how.
under there? Here's how.
All right, I don't understand how parole for a life sentence works. What's the point of having a life sentence if you're not gonna
Well,
serve life?
It's just like, it's like you can get life without the chance of parole.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Here's the thing.
Oh, so you can get life with the chance of parole?
Yes,
Correct.
So
and
it's not life.
yeah.
Dude,
So it's
But, well,
fine.
it can be life. It's,
There
it's
are-
up to life, depending on if you ever eligible
Got
for
it.
parole.
there are rules in other countries that will literally make you fucking cringe. Like some countries,
cut off your hands for stealing.
sure, I'm into that. Whatever the fuck. You know, I mean, like, punish the people who do bad stuff. What I'm saying is, it's like in Canada,
Yeah.
let's say you go and murder 9 people.
Right.
Don't do
They're
that.
they're gonna go. We're gonna
That's a bad
rehabilitate you, and we're gonna try to figure this out. And fucking in 15 years,
You're out.
you're out.
Okay, I'm not even gonna like
Fucking
give you guys any information on this, but for anybody listening, there is a documentary called Dear Adam, and it is.
Oh my god.
I can't. I mean, there's just not even enough words. But like you will fucking cry. It's awful, but it's true, and it's about the Canadian justice system. It's been a little bit.
Is it? They're saying it's too lenient or something? What?
Well, essentially, I'm not telling you like,
It's
the whole
just
thing.
different.
But it's different. This woman like murders this guy. They come out and just say this. She like murders her boyfriend, and essentially like has his baby. She's pregnant by him after he's dead, and the parents have to like share custody with her.
Oh.
And they like let her out of prison in between the trials, and then it's this whole thing.
It's fucked
Oh,
up,
man.
Yeah.
And good job, babe. It's a fucking great documentary made by his friend, and it will make you.
I'm not
fucking
joking. I like
cringe and
sobbed hysterically for like 20 minutes after this thing was over. I was
Now,
like,
guys, I gotta tell you guys, I'm gonna make this worse right now. As if this
Uh-oh.
couldn't get any worse with this this Dear Adam and this goddamn fucking Stephen King thing. Everything's gone off the rails.
feel like you're about to sing. I feel like you're about to sing a blues song. Your eyes
no,
are
he hates the
closed.
blues.
You're just throwing your hands in the air.
So I rented this movie first, and I thought I had it for free, guys. I thought I had it for free.
What happened? I got it for free. I don't know what happened.
So I rented it on TMC, apparently. So
is that what you were trying to
I
do?
rented the movie on TMC. It was great. It was good for me.
That's the worst blues ever.
It was
terrible.
I did it. It was great. Like, that's not the blues.
Okay, then
He's not done. But then it cost me $13.99.
There you go. There's
That
the
is
blues.
exactly what happened. So I go, and then here's what happened. So I realized, like, early on, oh man, they're not swearing. Like, what is happening? And so I go in back from TMC.
You're not swearing.
What the fuck's going on? They're
Well-
not swearing.
Exactly. I'm
Movie
thinking,
sucks.
and a commercial comes on or whatever. So I go back, and so I'm like, okay, I'd like to pay for this movie, right? I pay for the movie. It just keeps picking back up where that other one left off or whatever. So I had to leave that whole goddamn fucking DirecTV format
Right. Environment.
and go and get it somewhere else. So, do you know how much this cost me?
What? How much?
$24 to watch this movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why we need Patreon.
That's why we need Patreon, right? But here's the thing: I couldn't. I'm so glad I didn't watch it the other way, because they would have taken out the anal rape.
Well, let me ask you a question though. Was it just that you were watching it and they were talking normally, and you were like, "I need swear words in all my movies"?
No, I could tell.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like right when Morgan Freeman is walking through the yard, and he just goes, "Hey man," he goes, "Yeah, don't give me that fucking shit," like that, or whatever. And it dropped out. I go, "Whoa!"
Oh.
Just missed a curse word.
They didn't just like replace the words.
No, I
Phil.
just missed a curse word.
Just cut it
You just
out.
need some Phil Flarn.
Oh yeah. Guess
Listen to
what?
me, you freaking coward. Like,
Yeah.
that's what they always put, like, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
why is it always a coward?
Right.
You pie eater.
Pencil neck.
Pumpkin eater.
It's funny because I thought it was really interesting. I was really confused whenever I heard Morgan Freeman curse, because I think I watch it on TNT all the time.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it doesn't swear.
and obviously it's not swearing. So
Right.
whenever I was watching the actual movie, I'm like, oh, well, they're cursing.
Man,
Okay.
he swears a lot in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you actually don't hear him swear a bunch. You really don't.
Because he's
I don't even
God.
feel like
Well,
he's
he's
really,
God, yeah.
yeah, I still don't even feel like he's really that good at it.
Do we think, do you guys think, let me ask you guys this, and be serious. When we think of, like, why are you laughing?
Nothing.
When you think of God, like, as an actor, is it Morgan Freeman?
Or Atlantis Morissette.
Ooh.
Or it's
One
George
movie
Burns.
doesn't make you God.
Dude, that's a good name for an album.
Oh, we've got two now.
That is really good. No, but is it Morgan Freeman, or
think
is
so.
it? Yeah.
Who else would it be?
George Burns.
Yeah, I mean, if
Well,
you're
yeah,
like
he's third
90,
on the list.
Holy shit, that's really
Morgan
good.
Freeman.
The original God.
Yeah, he really was.
but
yeah.
The OG.
the torch was passed.
I can't read that one.
Two.
Val Kilmer? Did he
John
play God?
Denver, he died.
No,
Val Kilmer apparently played God at some point. So did Whoopi Goldberg.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
no.
In The Prince of
No,
Egypt?
No.
But he was
No.
a God.
No. George Burns was God when I was 4.
Right.
For the rest of my life,
No, but then Oh God Book 2 came out, and they Egg Foo Young and
No one
shit.
saw
You
that.
know, like, yes, everybody saw that shit.
I know, I did too.
Angels with Angels. Rodney Dangerfield played God.
No. George Burns when I'm 4, and
Everyone knows that Morgan Freeman
Morgan
is
Freeman.
President
Morgan
God.
Freeman.
Everybody knows
yeah,
that.
he's
All right,
President
guys.
God.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right.
President-elect.
All right, so
President-elect God.
So again, I rented this on TMC. I thought I had done a great thing, because what the deal is that we have a Amazon Fire Stick, but I can't control the Amazon Fire Stick anymore because we lost the remote, so I can only do it from my phone.
Right.
So I was thinking
It's real
ahead.
fun for me when he goes out of town.
Casey was out with Amy last night, so I go, all right, well, I'll rent it on DirecTV. This will be great. So I rent it on DirecTV, and again, it's edited. So I go to try to pay for it. I'm trying to give it money. I'm going, give me the goddamn, like the whole thing, and it just keeps picking up on this thing or whatever. Then I ended up going back or whatever. Now, when we, goddamn, it's so frustrating.
So you get parole if you get a life sentence?
You have the
Depends
you have
on
the
the
option of parole.
Eligible.
Hey,
Circle it around.
Mom, do you want this?
Basically, here's the thing. If you have DirecTV and you can't get your Fire Stick to work,
Yes.
right?
Right?
And the Apple TV is just blinking.
What does Fire Stick have to do with DirecTV?
Listen to me very
Okay,
carefully
all right.
about parole.
Okay.
Fire Stick is still blinking, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, get this. There's a GameCube.
Right?
Nobody remembers what that is.
Nope.
It's back there. That's where they get you. They'll just be like, "Hey, are you ready to be in society?" And you'll be like, "Yes, I am. I've got everything figured out. I've got DirecTV. I've got the remote to my Fire Stick." And they'll go, "What about the GameCube? You don't have an answer for that? Guess what? Death row."
What's
But
weird
if you
is-
never let your husband go to Walmart in the first place, you still have AT&T Uverse and all your shit still works.
Oh.
Okay.
Clip.
So no, hold on. Let's talk about gambling. Let's talk about what they're gambling for, right? When they're all placing their bets. Everybody's like, "Hey, I've got this. I've got this," and you find out. And I thought this was, I thought this was an interesting thing too.
Sorry.
That all of the prisoners are white. Do you guys notice this?
You realize that Morgan Freeman is a co-star in this movie, right?
What?
What about that other black guy that was in it?
It's Morgan Freeman's son.
What I'm trying to say is,
I don't,
is that like,
I don't
talked about
see
this.
color. I just saw a bunch of characters.
it's a
on the screen.
majority of white people in this prison or whatever.
They're in fucking Maine.
And what year was it, too?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, this isn't Chicago.
Yeah,
Oh,
they open a prison in Prosper, Texas. It's going to look exactly like this.
right. Yeah.
Wardrobe and all.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman got lost.
What do you mean? he wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, he took a wrong turn. He meant to go to
Yeah.
he meant to go to Ohio,
Because
and
he drove
went
himself
this way.
to prison?
And he,
I just meant he was in Maine on accident.
Google Maps went the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'm looking at prisoner pictures. There's some diversity. I mean, most of them are definitely white dudes, but that's how murder goes, right?
Yeah, fucking murder.
I guess it does.
On your feet.
I believe in two things, discipline and the Bible. Here you'll receive both. Put your trust in the Lord. Your ass belongs to me. Welcome to Shawshank.
Unhook him. Turn around. That's enough. Move to the end of the cage. Turn around. Be lousy. Turn around. Move out of the cage, go to your left, pick up your clothes and Bible. Next man up.
We will talk about this later on 5 questions, but so I had never seen this movie, and we were doing the video for the bitch song, and
This is a common theme with you.
Listen, well,
doing videos about movies you've actually not even seen.
no, and this is a true story actually, and I
'Cause Mean Girls was the same thing. You did the Mean Girls fallback thing or whatever it was.
What?
The trust fall.
The trust fall.
Oh,
You did a
and-
Mean Girls scene in your
Yeah.
thing. You had never seen
Yeah,
the
no,
movie.
listen to me.
You had never seen this movie.
Yeah, so this one I had never seen this, and we're filming a video for the bitch song, and we essentially spoofed this, but I didn't even know we were spoofing it. Like we walked with our clothes naked, like full on naked, through a prison. We got deloused, it was fucking crazy. How many times we had to do it to make it look good and all that. Had no idea why it was funny. I really didn't. I had no idea it was funny.
Well, I've seen the video and I didn't make the connection, honestly.
Yeah,
Now
I would have still been like, that's just prison stuff.
Right.
Because
Right.
that'd be like Shawshank.
I didn't tie Shawshank to it.
Two things. Water pressure in prison. Fantastic.
Amazing.
That's a fire hose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Still.
Second of all, I think I just want to like carry baby powder around and just start a new thing where you just throw it at people and go delouse them and
How
just
does
throw it
that-
at them.
Or just
How
Shawshank.
does delousing work?
Do you know
you
how
just throw powder and you're just deloused?
Do you guys know how we had to do it?
Because
And it
my
sucked.
entire house had lice, and it was a whole thing. We did not just throw powder on each other.
You know
No,
how
that
we
doesn't
had.
work.
You know how we did it in the video, and it sucked so bad. They greased us with Vaseline first,
Oh, God.
all over us,
Right.
and then they threw flour on us.
Wait,
Right.
don't tell them about that video.
So
Jaret.
that what?
Nothing.
So that it would stick to us on that.
Right.
Oh my god. Then they'd be like, "All right, guys, wash it off. Let's do it again."
How many times?
10. 10.
Doesn't seem so bad.
No, but we would have to go to the shower, wash it off one another.
Dry off.
Like,
What else
Like-
were you doing that
Yeah,
day? then?
Vaseline's
Did
hard
they
to get
film that part?
what?
Yeah, is there like,
Washing
is
it
there
off
like
each other?
Yeah.
No, the water was cold.
What else were we doing that day? Is that what you're saying?
What else were you doing that day?
Well,
I
don't
mean,
know.
10 times. That
I
doesn't
was in
seem
a
that
video
bad.
with the guy from Vern. No, that's the other guy.
Nope.
Wow, that
Terry
is
Cox.
that is
Oh man, there we go. He's got it.
dwarfist.
What?
Terry Cox, right?
The
Terry
the
Cox?
little black guy.
Maybe not Terry.
Is
Cox
it
is his
Terry?
last name.
Tony.
Tony Cox.
Yeah, and that is my ass that he slaps. By the way, that is really my ass.
I've seen it.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
synced it.
You've seen my ass. But yeah, that's all I got on that. Anybody else?
That's why my sisters always say they seen your butt
Oh yeah, that could be it.
Could be.
because they were like really into like watching like 1985 video, and I think
Ah.
that like they went further into YouTube and told Jennifer that they saw your butt.
So, this guy stands up there and he
Or your
says to
bobo, to go
them,
back
he
from previous
says,
conversations.
he goes, your life belongs to God or whatever, and your ass is mine.
Mm-hmm.
And that should have been like a heads up. Like, Jesus, like, anybody get an extra cork?
How good is a heads
around-
up though once you're already in prison? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how do you,
Oh,
you don't
good
even
point.
If
want
you
to
had
You don't
all the
need
heads
that.
up in the world, then it wouldn't help.
That is a really good point. And here's the thing. So first of all, the really bad guard is the guy. You guys ever see that movie Bad Boys with Sean Penn?
Yes.
Okay, remember there's a Mexican guy, and then this guy beat the shit out of him with soap in the
rag.
in the pillowcase.
Yes, I did not put that together.
Yep, that's that guy or whatever. And that guy used to scare the shit out of me. And here he is, just being a fucking asshole.
He's in a bunch. He's always that guy in
But
a bunch of movies.
And then the Mexican guy in that thing is the guy who did bad stuff to Ali Sheedy, and then Sean Penn went fucking ape shit on both of them.
The main guard is sort of like the Shooter McGavin type guy.
Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, he's like that guy in all the movies.
So here's the thing. So they ask if there's any questions, and the guy goes, "When do we eat?" I felt like that was a valid question.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he needed to be punched in the stomach.
Except his question was a trick question.
Right. Oh, don't ask anything.
Yeah, don't ask anything.
No, but seriously, like when the guy goes, "When do we eat?" I was thinking, actually, that they've probably been through a lot today.
That's
Right.
usually my first
Maybe there's
question.
some applesauce.
Yeah.
And
You said applesauce.
I heard that. I know. Jesus Christ. Casey, doing the podcast when I've been drinking and you're sober is fucking difficult. I'm just putting that
I know,
out
I'm-
there.
For whom?
Trying.
So did you play golf today?
Shut up. I didn't play golf today, but I didn't.
There's no hat.
I didn't show up.
Yeah, there's no hat. There's no.
Would you? God damn it!
There's no stretchy shirt.
Everybody, shut up. A stretchy shirt.
Whatever.
What is that?
I don't
The
know. The
golf
nylon
shirts, like
shirt.
you have
Oh,
that
because I'm
texture
fat or whatever. Like
Because that's the texture of golf shirt you wear?
Yeah, and I have to stretch my shirts out. No, I did play golf
I feel
today.
like you're projecting a little bit. I think it's just a stretchy texture.
Guys, get off me.
It's a
talking
dry fit.
about-
Where you usually wear a cotton black T-shirt.
Yeah.
Sometimes you wear a shiny,
Not stretchy.
material golf shirt.
Well, let's
Correct.
get into fresh fish.
All right, fresh fish.
The boys always go fishing with first timers. And they don't quit till they reel someone in.
Hey, fat ass. Fat ass. Talk to me, boy. I know you're there. I can hear you breathing. I know you listen to these
talk to me
nitwits,
like
you
that
hear
in
me?
my bar.
This place ain't so bad. Tell you what. I'll introduce you around, make you feel right at home. I know a couple of big old bull queers that just love to make your acquaintance.
Is
Especially
that
that
right?
big white mushy butt of yours.
God, I don't belong here. We have a winner. I want to go home.
And it's fat ass by a nose. Where's Fish? Where's Fish? Where's Fish?
I don't belong here. I want to go home.
How long would it take you to break? I think it would be the first night.
In this situation?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'd crawl and pee myself, and
I always wonder, like, how long have you
could-
been on
I-
trial? Have you not already been in jail for a while? Like,
I could fucking hypnotize myself for sure, and just and especially because they're in cells by themselves. Like dude, I'd survive the first night easy.
Oh, because that's not fair though. Because you'd be like, look at all the dicks that I get to look at. That's
Yay.
yeah.
No, I haven't showered yet.
I'm just saying.
I haven't showered yet.
Got deloused on the way in. You're like,
There were naked
look at
guys
all
everywhere.
the dicks.
I think we had
Listen
this
to me.
conversation last weekend. How would everybody do in prison?
I'd do just fine. Just
I think
give me a
Shanna
book.
would rule it.
I think so too.
Look.
You'd be
You would do
red.
great.
Mom would be red.
Rich, how would you do in prison?
I would have a problem with the butt sex. That's a definite.
We have a clip that says otherwise.
However,
yeah.
I
No,
miss the
is that
semen
only
in
if
my
you're
butt.
giving or receiving, though?
Right.
But
I think it's all about
No
seniority.
pun intended.
I honestly, if I could do my day job and the podcast in prison, I honestly not sure I would know there's a difference.
Oh no.
Because I'm in my house all the time. I don't leave my house except to come over to here.
I think I'd do fine. I think if you could make it through high school without really having any enemies and everyone pretty much just thinking you're funny, but also could probably beat them up, like, you're fine.
Yeah.
I could do okay.
Yeah.
I think prison would be peaceful. Like if again, without the
A little
I understand that
relaxing.
the butt sex part is a big part of it and it's very stressful. I'm sure that you're constantly trying not to get butt sexed. However, there's no pressure. There's no pressure. You're gonna get fed.
Except
you
for
don't
when
have to
you're
worry
getting
about
butt sexed.
Yeah.
There's a
I mean
lot of
if you
pressure.
take that you take the butt sexed off the table.
Oh, okay.
You never watched Orange is the New
There's
Black.
no
They
pressure.
starve girls out.
It's like camp. It really is.
Instead
It's
of
like
eating-
camp.
Including the butt sex.
meals
The way
are
they
coming.
do it,
You
yeah.
don't have to do anything
All
for
right.
it. You can sit and read all day. It seems really peaceful.
Right. The fat guy
No,
got
'cause
beat
you don't
up.
get your
though.
own
And-
cell.
And, here's the thing. Fat guy gets beat up. Not nice. Guess what? He fucking died.
That was really sad.
died.
But you know
can't
what?
do that. You can't just fucking beat up the fat guy.
Do you know what though? He wasn't gonna do well in prison.
No.
Maybe
Right.
maybe it was for the
It's
best.
You're
probably for the
saying
best.
survival of the fittest.
I'm saying like maybe he would have rather been dead than be in prison.
Prison rules are different
I
than
don't know his life.
real world rules. I mean,
Darwin
you got to
rules.
be it is
selection.
bottom of the
That's right.
barrel, And like as I'm watching this, I'm going, I don't think this is how prison is.
When
Morgan
he-
Freeman is not talking to Andy.
Yeah, when he gets hit on in the
it's
shower.
very tribal.
When he gets hit on in the shower and says, yeah, he gets hit on. Like, you know, how do you react to that? Like, hey, go fuck yourself. Or the other guy over there, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, holy shit. He got hit on in the shower. That's where they hit on people? It's
Yeah.
not like a restaurant.
Well,
You're already naked.
That's the equivalent of the club in prison,
Yeah,
right?
find
Because
me
you're
in
already
the
naked.
club.
Yeah.
Bottle full of
Oh, no, he's doing it.
What?
He's
Going
doing
for
it.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm making love. Come give me a hug.
Hey, I can't remember when this happened, but 3 packs of cigarettes just to get it from the delivery guy to Andy, the poster or whatever, right? Or whatever.
Or was it
he
the
had.
pick?
It was the.
The hammer thing.
Right.
It took 3 packs of cigarettes.
Right.
That seems expensive.
He wants
Well, it was-
he wants a rock hammer, is what he says.
You've got to remember, a pack of cigarettes back then was about 10 cents.
And that wasn't even. Oh, okay, maybe, but that wasn't
Back
even
in 94.
to get it from the outside.
I know, I'm joking.
I thought it was 7 cigarettes. His markup was 20%, so he said, let's make it an even 10.
That's what happened.
I could have sworn.
I thought it was dollars. He said $7.
I thought it was $7.
So maybe
too.
$7, so
It
maybe
was-
that was 3 packs.
Because he said $7 on the outside. Is what it
Because
was.
he slipped
Okay.
Brooks.
So he was
some
doing like
cigarettes for delivery.
outside world versus prison currency. So he said $7. I'll round up to 10,
That's 3.
and then that's
cigarettes.
3
That
packs
makes
of cigarettes, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Prison
how did
currency.
Andy get 3 packs of cigarettes?
Now it's how much 1 pack of cigarettes costs.
Yeah,
Well,
no
he's
shit.
rich.
Yeah, Andy's got lots of money.
Don't let
Oh,
him tell you
does?
that. You're rich, Rich.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're going to be fine in prison. Thanhanks. You really will be.
Well, I'll have to
Can't
go
wait.
outside and do something
Not you
that
might
would
be, you will
possibly
be.
commit a crime for me to go to prison.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go do one right now.
No.
Go do what?
Nothing.
What does go do one mean?
You shush. Skype is like, now there's David Dooley.
He's at the same place. Did he leave?
No, he's right there. David Dooley.
I know. Did he leave from last time?
Yeah. No, I've been here all week, Rich.
He's been there the whole time. And there's Wendy Croft. How are you doing?
Hi. How are you?
She's got her tiara on. She's queen of the podcast. But I'm happy you guys are here today. We're all here for a reason, and that reason is very important because you guys are here to play a game called 5 Questions. And in this game, we're going to ask you 5 questions. Sorry, I just fucked that up. This is a game called 5 Questions where we ask you 6 questions, and the high score used to be 7, but will quit the show. All right. So, now I'm scared to ask. Did you guys watch the movie?
I did.
Wendy watched the fucking movie. Ladies and gentlemen, Wendy Croft
People,
watched the movie. All right, David Dooley, did you watch the movie?
I'm about halfway through. We're having the house painted this week, so all
You
TVs
son
are
of
covered
a
in
bitch!
plastic.
You son of a bitch! All right, now Wendy, you got a big advantage. Now, which of you are writing down your answers tonight? Who's writing them down and who can't write them down?
I'm bar.
So
I'm
David
not
Dooley's
writing.
at a bar. Now, Wendy, normally I'd make you answer first because you do like to cheat. All right, guys. Hey, here's the thing. We're gonna muscle through this thing. Everything's gonna be great. I'm happy you're here, David Dooley, Wendy Croft. We're gonna play a game called 5 Questions, where I'm gonna ask you 6 questions, and the high score used to be 7, but will quit the show. I wonder why. All right. So, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Wait a minute. First of all, let me ask you guys this. Have y'all seen this movie before? Have you guys ever seen it before? Wendy, have you ever seen this?
Yes, I own it. It's one of my favorite movies, actually.
Favorite movies of all time. And then David Dooley, have you seen this before?
Never, but it's one of my wife's favorite movies, except she ain't here at the bar with me. So
Right.
I'm solo.
Right. Okay. Well,
I did watch it yesterday because it's been a long time since I've seen it, but yeah.
so Wendy, you're saying that even though we give you shit about never watching the movie, you watched the movie.
I do watch the movie.
No, don't say do. You did.
I watched this one for sure.
You watched this one for sure. And you didn't go to the library to get it. You didn't go Redbox.
No.
You just fucking went into the DVD cabinet and put it in.
Sort of.
I'm going to be completely honest about something. If you found a DVD in my house of a movie and wanted to put it into a DVD player, You'd be hard pressed to fucking try to figure out how to make that go onto a television.
Xbox, that's it though.
Really?
That's
But
the
does
only
that
thing I
not
have.
have to be Blu-ray
Yeah,
or
well,
something?
we have an Xbox, but
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I have an Xbox One, so I'm just letting.
We
you
have
guys
one of
know.
those. That's what we have. Xbox.
Well, I have an Xbox One Plus. So, just letting you guys know that I have I've graduated up one indeed. I have the One Plus X now. And actually, tomorrow, via Amazon, I am expecting the One Plus X2. So that's going to be exciting. All right, so any favorite scenes from the movie? Anything? Tell me. What's your favorite scene from the movie Wendy Croft? One of your favorite movies of all time, Don't Let Me Down.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
I love it. I
Damn
love that.
straight.
Fucking A. That is a great, great line. David Dooley, I'm not going to ask you because I feel like you're giving me a fucking bunch of bullshit about the fact that you even started watching this. And who gives a shit? All right, let's get into 5 questions, guys. Here we go. 5 questions is very, very simple. I'm going to ask you some questions. Try to answer them correctly. Wendy will be writing hers down, which means, David Dooley, you will have to go first. This is very odd for those who have ever been playing against Wendy Croft before, because she usually cheats. All right, so David Dooley, here we go. You're going to have to answer first. Wendy Croft, holy shit, fucking A. In the movie Shawshank Redemption, who is it that smells the underwear in the laundry room? Is it the guy who was in that one movie? the guy who was in that other movie? Or C, none of the above? Was it the guy in the one movie, the guy in the other movie, or C, none of the above? Who is it that smells the underwear? Hold on, don't answer yet. Don't answer yet. I gotta wait for Wendy to write her thing down. Who is it that smells the underwear? Is it the guy in the one movie?
Question whether or not you watched this.
The
movie.
guy in the other movie, or C, none of the above? All right, we're gonna go right now to David Dooley. Go ahead, David Dooley.
I'm pretty sure it's the guy in the one movie.
All right, he's going with the guy in the one movie. All right, let's go to Wendy Croft.
I'm gonna go with none of the above because
It's
it
the guy
doesn't
in the
even
one
sound
movie.
right.
That is 100% correct. It is C, in this movie, none of the above.
Bullshit.
That
He
is
was in
right.
that one movie.
No, that is right. Wendy, you do have one. This is called this movie is called The Shawshank Redemption. The movie I was referring to there was American History X, also a prison movie, also the feel-good movie of the summer. All right, let's go to question number 2. Question number 2, of course, will be about the movie The Shawshank Redemption. During the movie The Shawshank Redemption, we see everyone go through walking with their clothes naked, getting deloused. What Bowling for Soup video 100% did all of that shit? What video, what Bowling for Soup video portrayed essentially the entire getting into prison from Shawshank Redemption process?
No.
Holy shit.
I didn't think that.
All right, so Wendy, have you written it down yet? I gotta wait for you.
Yep.
Are you doing it in light brights? Like, what the fuck is going on over there? Okay. All right, David Dooley, let's hear your answer.
It's the song I wanted to have you play a few bars from at my wedding, but thought it would not go over well. The bitch song.
The bitch song, he says, and when that is correct. That is absolutely correct.
Is that the one with the midget guy?
I will 100% tell you
Yes.
guys stories about that later on. But yes, we did, in fact, try to make light of the Shawshank Redemption movie by trying to make it hilarious. And boy, did we do a great job. All right, let's go to question number 3 right now. Wendy is now leading 2-1 over David Dooley. David Dooley, what a fucking commanding performance you're doing right now. And holy shit, I bet you're going to come back now.
Why didn't you just go with Schindler's List instead?
What?
Okay, go ahead.
No, I don't make lists. All right, so we're going to go now to question number 4 or
2.
question number 3?
3.
What is the? Oh, question number 3. Okay, is it the one? That's the one that I'm on the thing right there. Okay, hold on. Let me.
How you wanted it?
What? Okay. Question number 3 will of course be about the movie The Shawshank Redemption. In the movie The Shawshank Redemption, the food served in the cafeteria looks A, pretty good. B, all right. Or C, holy fuck. It looks pretty good. B, all right. Or C, holy shit.
Holy shit.
All right, so we're going to go to David Dooley first. David Dooley, how does the food look in the movie The Shawshank Redemption?
Considering there was a maggot on it, I'm going to call holy fuck.
All right, he goes with holy fuck. Let's now go to Wendy Croft. Let's see what she says. She said C, which means holy fuck. They both got it right. That's right. Now, going on now to question number 4. Question number 4 is this. When we first see our main character getting his lunch, and he picks a maggot, a big fucking juicy maggot fucking thing out of his goddamn fucking grits. Is that what those were, grits?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that.
Or whatever the shit that was.
I wasn't sure if it was a maggot. Was it a maggot?
I think so.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
It was.
I didn't know if it was caterpillar or...
The man next to him wants to take that maggot, caterpillar, snake to A, feed his children. B, feed himself. C, feed a bird. Or D, lubricate a noose. Okay. So, I forgot what A and B were, or C, feed a bird, or D, lubricate a noose. Let's go, of course, now to David Dooley. What is it?
It was C, feed the crow.
Feed the crow.
The bird.
Oh my God, he went specific. And she said C as well. That is correct. That is right. No. He actually did not.
I was watching it on Amazon. You know, if you mouse around,
He
they tell you all these
found the
little
bird.
facts.
He actually did not use the caterpillar. He actually used bird shit to lubricate the noose.
Why do you lubricate a noose?
You know why?
Why?
Because it's a fucking
want
cool
Roper.
thing. Lubricate a noose is a good name for an album, and
Write it.
fucking A, that's happening. That is happening, guys. It is 4-3. Wendy is leading David Dooley, and we're going into question number 5. Holy shit, what a night we've had! You know, we've had computer failure. Wendy actually watched the goddamn movie. She's not cheating. You know, like Amy came in early. You know, we got fucking Marco in here. Jesus Christ. And here's the thing. We've had equipment problems all night long. I'm not even mad at Rich right now. This is weird. Like, we're not in a fight. Everything's fine, guys. Everything is fine. Question number 5 about the movie The Shawshank Redemption. In the movie The Shawshank Redemption, one man right now is in trouble for being a fucking pervert. Name him.
Ay, ay, ay.
Who from the movie The Shawshank Redemption right now
Oh, in real life.
in real life
Oh.
is being accused of being a pervert.
A skirt lifter.
Who? Oh, don't give that away. Don't do that. That's not nice. Don't do that. Also, P.S. You're not supposed to do that.
Oh.
I fucking found out in New Orleans the girl knew karate. I fucking got a bloody nose. It's fucking terrible.
Oh, no.
It's the worst. Then the dude fucking got more mad, farted in my face, shit in my fucking pants. He shit my pants.
Shit in your pants?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, we fucking did it, guys. We set a record.
New Orleans for you.
All right, let's go to David Dooley first. David Dooley, name the pervert.
I have no idea. I'll go with Tim Robbins.
Went with Tim Robbins, Winnie Croft.
I'm gonna go with Bob Gunton, but I don't know.
Oh my God,
I
you
don't
guys
Who
are
the fuck
both.
is Bob Gunton?
Nobody gives a shit. Actually, it'd be the voice of God.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman would be the...
Really?
Yep.
Yes. He apparently...
Trapped by Me Too.
will lift your skirt up and ask you if you've got anything on underneath those.
That's right.
I don't think that's being a pervert. I just think that's being curious.
Agreed.
That's a good question.
Again,
How's he supposed to know?
I said Derek married the perfect girl. Like,
yeah.
what the fuck? She thinks farts are funny.
If you fart loud enough, there's a skirt lifter.
He's just assertive.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ. All right, guys. Right now the score is 4-3. Wendy is winning, so that means that we go into Rich's bonus question. All ready to fucking rock. Here we
All
go.
right. Your answer options are A, Tom Cruise, B, John Travolta, or C, Richard Simmons. A, Tom Cruise, B, John Travolta, or C, Richard Simmons. What is your answer?
Guys, I need an answer from both of you, please.
I guess I'll go with Tom Cruise.
All right, Tom
We have
Cruise.
Tom Cruise and David Dooley's
Richard
going
Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, the question is, if you go to prison for 19 years as a heterosexual man, when you leave, not that there's anything wrong with it, but what level of gay are you? Tom Cruise, John Travolta, or Richard Simmons? The answer's Richard Simmons. Come on.
I guess it is.
So who got it right?
David Dooley.
David Dooley got it right. It is tied, ladies and gentlemen. We end tonight with a tie, unless somebody has a super hard question. Anybody got a super hard question? No? Anybody?
Anyone?
All right.
What kind of golf ball does Jaret Reddick use?
No, you can't.
A waterlogged one.
That's all right, guys. Coming out of the box, here we go. Right now, it's a tie. Okay, meaning that you're gonna have to write down your answer, Wendy, and then David Dooley, you will come in for the. Wait a minute, why is it a tie? Oh, because he got it right. Holy shit!
You got it right.
Yeah.
Hey, I just fucking said that.
It's a tie
Jesus
because 4
Christ.
equals 4.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get a Marco for Marco's super hard question.
no.
Here we go.
Okay, so at the end of the movie, when Red finds the lunchbox under the oak tree, what picture is on top of the lunchbox?
Oh, good question.
Great fucking question, Marco.
That's why I'm here.
That is why you're there, and I didn't see the end, so I'll go with a penis.
It's very close.
That's real close.
The Titanic.
Well, they're prison.
She went the Titanic.
Yes. It's a boat. That's what I was going to say. So I think they're both got it right because, David Dooley, it's not the size of the boat, but it is the motion in the ocean. And also the Titanic is a boat.
Your winner tonight is Wendy Croft, everybody. Give it to Wendy. All right. And David Dooley, you did a great job. Holy shit. And you're right. You know what? Size does not matter. Let's all just keep it to that. We'll just all just think that until the day we die. I mean, and it's a whole thing. It's like when you're sleeping on your stomach and the thing pushes you up and stuff or whatever. It's like, sometimes it pushes you into a cobra and sometimes it's a downward dog. Can you
levitate?
Your penis doesn't know yoga. That's not a thing. That's not even a thing that it does. Hey, thank you guys so very much for being here this evening. Thank you for sticking with us during our technical difficulties. And also, thanks for being awesome. Wendy, queen of the podcast. David Dooley, king of the laughter. Love you guys so very much.
Love you. See you
love you guys.
week.
Okay, I'll see you soon, okay? All right.
Yes,
Bye, guys. Hey, give it up for David and Wendy.
Adios.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Bye, guys.
All right. So,
No.
I'm super sorry. I thought that you wanted me to make the Tim Tool thing a bit, so I called him on the phone.
Jesus.
And I just want to make sure that everything's cool, okay? So, Tim, I realized that I was trying to make fun of the whole thing, and
what thing? The thing I cut out.
What the fuck?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought the thing that you cut out earlier, and I was trying to make light of a situation that you and I thought were fun, and then Rich got actually Kate.
Fuck you, Rich.
No, I know it wasn't just Rich.
No, it wasn't just me.
No, it wasn't. So anyway, Tim, I really do apologize for that
Thing that got cut out.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt like a kid watching this for the first time.
I know, and that was the thing. And we weren't even streaming. We weren't even streaming at the thing. But anyway, I was talking to Casey.
Hey, she's hot.
Hey, dude, don't
Thanks, dude.
even. Yeah,
Yay.
don't.
I think
go
so.
there.
It's about time you just said it out loud.
Yeah,
you know?
All right. So
I think it's about time we all say it out loud.
everything cool
Casey's
up
hot.
there. Now
Thanks,
we're
guys.
talking about the.
You have headphones on, Mom.
Fuck, are we talking about what the movie? Oh, Shawshank Redemption.
But you know what I thought about this movie? I almost thought it was like a remake of Night at the Roxbury.
Well, no, we're talking about Shawshank Redemption, Tim. We really are.
Well, it's just two bros broing out. I
So, anyway, I freaking love you, and
What?
okay, Jesus Christ, he's playing Riches on Tinder now. Right. Hey, Tim. Tim.
Yeah.
Tim.
Yo.
All right. So, thanks again for calling in.
Probably not.
All right. So
you keep saying you do that every time. You're like Tim, and he says yes, and you're like Tim, and he says yes. Like, what's your problem?
My problem.
You don't hear him saying yes.
This is the podcast.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's
he's
true.
trying to tell you right now. This is the
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking drinking. What are you talking
He's
about?
drinking.
Somebody's drinking.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
I had to light a fucking match today, and my 4-year-old came in. She was like, "Why does it smell like shit?" And my wife's like, "Oh my god."
That's my favorite.
I don't think I've ever even heard that one.
It's
What? Oh my god, yeah.
What?
All right. Now, did you watch Shawshank Redemption?
I was watching this movie, and I was like, "Oh my god."
Can't unsee that now.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all he's going to say, you know?
That's a very bad rule.
All right. So, hey, Tim, thanks for calling in. All right, guys, let's go to the next clip.
Get this in your eyes, it blinds you.
Honey. Hush.
That's it. You fight. Better that way.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight and the sisters let him be. I wish I could tell you that, but prison is no fairy tale world. He never said who did it, but we all knew.
I have a question.
What are they doing? It blew my mind. I was like, I'm trying to figure out what this movie is. I don't know. It sounds like a cool job to me.
How long does it take to get used to being anal raped
Dude,
by a bunch
stop
of
it.
dudes several times a
So
week?
I-
No, seriously, how long does it take to get used to?
Do you
I don't
get
think
used
you.
to it?
I don't think you get used to it. And the thing about that is that he fought it. They would hit him up every couple of weeks or whatever. But and that's the thing. Like,
They made a point to say that they weren't gay. By the way, they
They're
were like,
just-
"Oh, they're not gay."
yeah, they're just called the
Pretty
sisters.
gay.
That's pretty gay.
It's pretty gay.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
that there's anything wrong with being
Also,
gay,
like-
but they're gay.
Let me ask you this: like, if let's say there's 4 of them, right? And they all want to do it to Susan Sarandon's husband.
Right.
Why don't they just do it to each other?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't one of them just go, guys?
It's a power thing.
Right.
But let's say they're not gay. Let's take them at their word, and they're not
Okay,
gay.
sure.
Okay.
Right.
How horny do you have to be to just go sticking your penis into
I think
random
that's
holes
how
all the
it
time?
Works.
No.
No, rape isn't about sex. It's about power.
Well, I mean, maybe it's different in prison.
No, that's the thing. Like, that's their power. It's like almost, I feel like if you're like a dude and you're in prison,
How much
you'd almost
power-
rather a gang of people come up and beat the shit out of you than these 4 dudes are
Okay.
even scarier because they'll hold you down and have
Okay,
sex
but-
with you against your will. That's awful.
I accept your hypothesis, but as a man,
anal probe.
as a man, I mean, you're a woman, so you have your perspective. As a man, in my perspective, it's just a bunch of dudes in prison.
Oh, that's your perspective? That's not.
But I was
No.
kind of
It's
thinking
just
the same
a bunch of dudes. Yes, I understand the control. That makes sense to me when it's like with women are involved.
But wouldn't that
if
be
I'm
like a
raping a
one-time
woman,
thing?
that makes sense to me. But in prison, it's for a guy who's not homosexual, for a guy to rape another man says way more about you than control does. Like, oh, I just controlled you. No, dude. You're gay.
But control
I
seems to
feel
me
like-
like a one-time
Yeah, if
thing.
you're a
But if it's
rapist, you're a
repeatedly
rapist.
with the same person,
Don't
is
you
that-
feel like that's
is that
more
about
control?
But is it about control or is it
No,
about?
pleasure?
Yeah.
But they know that
I
he's
feel like
it's more
scared.
control.
He's
I
afraid
feel
of
like
them. It's like,
No, but
this
you don't
could be you.
understand.
Like, that's the whole term. Like making somebody your bitch.
Is
like,
it control until they
that's a
stop
control
fighting?
thing.
Look. In the heterosexual mindset of a dude,
a male rapist.
of a dude,
Of a male rapist.
Okay, but of a dude,
Who
if
rapes
you're
people.
if you're walking around saying, "Look, I'm heterosexual. I'm a dude. I'm the cock of the walk. I'm the top cheese."
When
you're
you're-
not gonna do gay stuff.
I know,
You're
but
just not gonna do that.
When you're beaten
Unless
down,
you're
though,
gay,
when
by
you're
the way.
Unless you're gay.
No,
Okay,
hold on.
there's
But
also
when
gay
you're
people
beaten
that
down
are
and you're
dudes.
beaten down, like you get your ass kicked, 150 times. Eventually,
You're gonna rape somebody?
no, you stop wanting to get your ass kicked. I think.
Well, he always fought back.
And that's the thing. Like he never stopped fighting.
That's
So
my
do
thing.
you
Like, do you
see-
think
No,
they
I'm
like?
not talking. I'm
Is
talking
that
about
what
the
they
other
said,
guys.
though?
I'm not talking about
Okay,
Andy.
let's not even talking about those.
No,
guys.
they showed that scene where he finally was like, "Okay, let's get this over with," and you could see the guy's face, like, "Holy shit!" And then he fucking hit him with those movie
Yeah,
things.
right.
Like he
Exactly.
he never
Yeah.
stopped
No,
fighting.
I agree with all that.
Agree. Well, hey guys, I wasn't speaking from experience. I never gave in. I was never like, okay,
You fought.
yeah,
Fought the
fucking
good fight.
fought.
Yeah.
Like Tim
Yeah.
was there. It's like,
Well, go to
Jesus.
fucking Quick Trip.
yeah, exactly.
Everybody knows.
At the quick trip.
Me and Tim went to Quick Trip.
It was an amazing movie, but I've never seen it before. I watched it
I
this
know. Get off the phone, Tim. Get off the phone.
week. No.
Hey Tim, get off the phone.
No. Yo.
Get off the phone.
No.
Jared's bored.
Tim.
He is. He's bailing out. How far are we in the
He's a-
Shawshank
Yo.
right now?
We're in
The
6.
fourth clip.
Yeah, clip 3.
All right, guys. I'm trying to make a good show for the listeners.
Awesome.
All right. Guys. Let's hustle through. Here we go. Well, good thing I don't have any more notes.
At all?
That's it.
You were pretty sleepy whenever I got home yesterday.
No.
Oh no, that's it. Like so, the rest of the movie is you guys. I'll just sit here and look good.
Bye.
All right.
Clip.
Do you trust your wife?
Oh, that's funny. You're gonna look funnier sucking my dick with no teeth.
What I mean is, do you think she'd go behind your back, try to hamstring you?
That's it. Step aside, Mert. This fucker's having himself an accident.
You don't push him off the roof. Because if you do trust her, there's no reason you can't keep that 35,000.
What did you say?
35,000.
35,000?
All of it.
All of it?
Every penny.
You better start making sense.
If you want to keep all that money, give it to your wife. The IRS allows a one-time only gift to your spouse for up to $60,000.
Bullshit. Tax-free?
Tax-free. IRS can't touch 1 cent.
You're that smart banker what killed his wife, aren't you? Why should I believe a smart banker like you? So I can end up in here with you?
It's perfectly legal. Go ask the IRS. They'll say the same thing. Actually, I feel stupid telling you this. I'm sure you would have investigated the matter yourself.
Yeah, fucking A. I don't need no smart wife-killing banker to tell me where the bear's shit in the buckwheat.
So this makes no sense at all.
I'd like to know what like the TMC version of that would say. Like what do they say in like the TV part of that? Like,
yeah,
you'll be kissing my junk with no teeth. Like, how do they do that?
Firstly,
I had to light a fucking match today, and my 4-year-old came in. She was like, "Why does it smell like shit?" And my wife's like, "Oh my god."
That's the worst. We've lost him.
Go ahead, guys. You said you had it.
I thought Tim was gonna.
Oh no, you said you had
I
it.
thought Tim
Go
was
ahead.
gonna do it.
No, he's
No?
good.
Oh, okay.
Go to fucking Quick
there
Trip.
he is.
He's going to Quick Trip.
All right. Firstly, I don't think you can get taxed on inheritances that low in value, especially back then, right? Only the super rich had
even
to pay
the death tax.
Only the super rich had to pay the death tax. Right, like today it's over 11 million in 2018.
Oh.
Even back then it was only like 2% of the people paid death tax.
Oh.
It's like it was really high.
I was wondering the facts.
Yeah. And so B, even if you did get taxes, giving it away doesn't make you exempt. You have to pay the taxes on what you got, not what you gave
because
away.
it has to go through you to get to somebody else.
Yeah, and there's a record of you getting money, so
Right.
you have to pay taxes on that. And then 3, you can give your wife as much money as you want tax free. That's why if you have a wife that works out of the house, that is a housewife that, and she doesn't like work a taxable job.
You almost said real job.
Wait, I don't get credit for correcting myself before
I'm
I
proud
said
of
it.
you. That was good.
No,
That was-
Okay, thank you.
That was a
you
big
don't.
move.
Yeah. So she doesn't.
That's a
you
very
can
bad
and she
rule.
and you give her $100,000 to spend. You don't get taxed for giving her $100,000.
Right.
No.
It's her. It's your money. That's the whole point of that. and
Marriage.
Marriage. Exactly. That's
Mm-hmm.
why that. And honestly, I'm not even being flippant about this. That's one of the reasons why gay people wanted to have marriage too. They wanted those kind of benefits that they could share money without being taxed for getting. Anyway.
Well, of course, like and the right to like see your spouse if they're dying in a hospital room because you're not family. And
Has anyone ever actually played chess?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh,
No, I'm serious.
I've
Have
tried.
you ever played chess?
I've tried.
I
What-
tried.
Why did you Jesus Christ that?
I don't know. We were in the middle of a. No, never mind.
Yeah, your
Chess is
conversation
awesome.
was
I had
I
a
played
friend.
chess.
I had a friend.
You
that
would
used
have
to play
literally
chess. She tried
edited
to
all
teach me
that
100
out.
times. Danae Field tried to teach me 100 times how to play chess, and I just never like.
I'm not smart
I
enough.
don't have the attention span.
I love chess. I can play chess. I've
Checkers.
Played it a bunch.
Love
Right, it's-
checkers.
but
Maybe even some Chinese checkers. Who knows?
Connect 4.
Chinese checkers.
Checkers, I don't get.
Great.
Chinese checkers, the most fun ever.
Jaret kicks
Love
my
it.
ass at Connect 4 every fucking time.
Yeah, I
Even the
can't-
giant ones.
Especially the giant
I actually
ones.
actually can't be beaten.
Here's
at-
the key to Connect 4.
Yeah.
Connect 4.
Don't let them go more than 3.
But
Well,
he just
Probably not.
I
all
I
happens so
cannot be.
fast.
I can't be beaten. I can't be beaten at Connect 4. Like
Ooh,
I've
challenge accepted.
Come on.
no,
yeah.
I've literally
Well, Dave and Buster's
Oh,
version
no.
mainly.
no, but any version of Connect 4. I
Wait,
can't
you
be.
waste your tokens on Connect 4 at Dave and
I don't
Buster's?
have tokens. I'm famous. Are you kidding me?
They don't give us any
Oh, you
famous
gotta
points
check
at
that
Dave
out.
and
I go with
Buster's.
the
By the way, it never happens.
What?
I said we don't get famous points at Dave and Buster's.
But don't you have a
Sorry.
shit ton
But
of
we do
points
have a
at Dave
fuck
and
ton of-
Buster's?
no,
Called
that's-
you out.
No, we just spend a lot of time there, so we play all the games.
We do just fine at David Buster's.
Yeah, we've got quite the like. They would probably have to tax our fucking our
your
tickets that we have saved up.
Right. So there's one
But
guilty
you wouldn't
man.
get taxed if he gave you his
It's
tickets.
a spousal transfer.
Yeah, that's not a
Fine.
thing.
How about as people come in, there's one guilty man in Shawshank. Everybody else is not guilty, right? Because nobody ever does anything, right? In the prison.
If my mother taught me anything just in life at all, is like, I don't care if somebody fucking saw you do it. You just say that you didn't until they fucking just wonder if they're crazy or not.
I
Prove
think,
it.
I want to say that that's a Hollywood thing.
Right.
I don't know.
What?
I have that problem a lot. It's like, is this Hollywood version of prison or is this really prison?
Well,
We'll
No,
never
I think
know.
people brag
Jesus,
about what
We
they
will
do.
I will never know.
Nope, not me.
Jesus Christ, Rich. This is a goddamn
Well,
fucking
it's also
movie.
like way back in the
What's
day.
your point?
The point is that like it's a fucking prison movie. You're supposed to not want to be there no matter what, and like everybody is like
How does that invalidate my point, though?
invalidate. No, we don't do that.
How does that make my
Did
point?
you valet?
we don't
We
valet.
don't
We don't
invalidate.
validate here.
sorry, we don't.
Am I going to have a
it.
ticket on my car when I go?
Rich is. He keeps parking behind mine all the time. Or in my spot.
I just parked in your spot this time. Yeah.
So the movie comes on. It's Rita Hayward, and he's like, "Hey, can you get me a 3-foot Rita Hayward here?" You know, and the guy fucking pulls it off, right? You know.
Yeah,
he does, but he actually he got him a Rita Hayworth instead on accident.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at pictures.
Because he said it wrong.
He said Hayward.
Oh, Hayward.
But that was what this was originally called, was Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Oh.
The short story.
Interesting.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, interesting.
So if Morgan Freeman, he says his only complaint about Shawshank Redemption was the name of it. He said he hated that they called it Shawshank Redemption instead of just calling it like Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption, because on the marquee it cut it off, but it would have just said Rita Hayworth. It would have had enough room on it. He didn't like that they cut it out.
Here's the problem that I had with the Rita Hayworth thing. Or Hayward.
Probably not.
Is that Tim was in this fucking anyway. Is that it made this huge deal because it was right in the beginning monologue that it's Rita Hayworth, right? But at the end, the poster that had the big scene was Raquel Welch.
Right.
Why
so
did
then that name wouldn't have even made sense.
Right,
I mean, it kind of does, but
I don't know if that's how it happened in the book.
But
though.
why didn't they just keep the same poster so it I don't, as a storyteller.
They were talking about the times changing, and I think that's where.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the fact that he had been there for 20 years at that point.
Yeah, I get it.
Rita Hayworth was the girl then, and he
me-
didn't understand why like the poster meant so much to him, so he was just gifting him the posters every time.
Well, the fact that they named the book after that, the fact that they made that as such a big deal in the opening monologue, and then it wasn't even her at the end.
Yeah.
It kind of stole. I thought it was. It
I
took
didn't
away.
remember that part.
It took away for me. If they had the same, if it had been, I mean, obviously Raquel Welch maybe wasn't a thing at that point at the beginning, but if they had just kept Rita, then it would have made more. I don't know. It was to me it was a chink in the armor.
Well, I think with all the wear and tear of him having to take that poster down every night and put it back
I
up,
know, but-
take
That
it down
too.
and put it back
I thought
up.
about that too.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense.
Now, speaking of wear and tear, so they want him to put they want him to accept their penises into his mouth.
Where?
Oh no!
This is right here. No, this is happening right now,
Yeah,
and
this is
right,
the cringy scene,
this
like-
is it's a pretty brutal scene.
I
It's like,
remember
we're
like
gonna put it
vividly
in-
watching this. Like
We're
thing and,
gonna
like,
put it
hoping
in
didn't
there
happen.
no matter what. And he goes, well, you know what? You can
Anything that
do
goes
that.
in there, you lose.
Anything
Bite it
good,
off.
but also, and if you kill me, I'm gonna latch on to that thing or whatever. And
Yeah, they'll have to literally pry it open with a fucking pliers to get me off of there. Like,
so he gets the living shit beat out of him here. Like here, he goes to the infirmary, but
for a month.
Yeah, for a month. But he has done something for the guard, like the main guard. He said that got $35,000.
Right.
Right?
well, that was before he got the month.
Yeah, exactly. So when that guy comes back in, this fucking cop beats that motherfucker so bad that
can't
he never walks again.
He had to go to a different prison.
Yeah, so that he had to
go
eat through a tube.
That's
Right.
correct. Yeah, and nobody ever.
But he was
fucked
used
with
to
him
that.
again.
I was working that one out in my head. and You
Oh
fucking
my
got me.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Unbelievable.
Whatever life
kid
choices
watching
you
this
choose
for the
is up
first
to
time.
you. It's your body. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I don't know. It sounds like a cool job to me.
No, it's a prison guy. Anyway, so he gets his Rita poster, right? And he puts it over the what? What are you doing?
His Rhea poster?
What? Rita poster.
Read a poster. Read a poster.
Right. Remember the horse apple thing?
Yeah.
Where they decide
Wait,
to
no.
they decide to go get him some rocks. So they're like, hey, let's go get him some rocks because he wants these rocks. He wants to, like, when he gets out, we want him to be able to like sculpt them into chess pieces or whatever.
Because he got him the beers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one guy gets a horse apple, and a horse apple is a hardened horse turd.
So a horse apple to me is not that. A horse apple is those green bumpy circles that are like
That's
this
a
big.
crab apple.
We always call them horse apples.
Those are crab apples, yeah.
Crab
apple.
Were the little
crab
ones.
apple's little.
And the horse apple was the big green one.
A horse apple is a
Shit.
hardened piece of shit.
Not, and I don't know. But it was
A
like
horse apple is just it's the fruit that she's talking about, but it's also just the poop. It doesn't really have to be hardened. It's just
Right.
the poop of a horse.
So they toss the cells,
yeah, it pops up when I type in horse apple.
right?
Pops
So
up.
they toss the cells, and he gets reassigned to the library. And then everything changes.
The following April, Andy did tax returns for half the guards at Shawshank. Year after that, he did them all, including the wardens. Year after that, they rescheduled the start of the intramural season to coincide with tax season. The guards on the opposing teams all remembered to bring their W-2s.
So Moresby Prison issued you your gun, but you actually had to pay for it.
Damn right, the holster too.
See, that's tax deductible. You can write that off.
Yes, sir. Andy was a regular cottage industry. In fact, it got so busy at tax time, he was allowed a staff.
Hey, Red, can you hand me a stack of 1040s?
Got me out of the wood shop a month out of the year, and that was fine by me.
Doing their taxes.
Can you actually write stuff off that's for your job that's not a a 1099 or whatever it is? You know what I mean?
Like if you're a sole proprietorship, you can't.
Not
like
anymore.
if I work for McDonald's, for example,
Right.
and I bought my own apron, can I write the apron off?
I think if it's
Yes.
mandated by the
If it's
employer,
mandatory and you have to pay for it yourself.
then yes.
So the thing is once you itemize, you have to itemize everything.
But it doesn't always mean anything. If
But
you only have a couple things. it doesn't mean
everything
anything.
else is like it's a deduction. So you can say, "Hey, I have this going on. I'm going to deduct this." Once you start itemizing, you have to itemize everything.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why do taxes have to be so complicated?
Well, actually, I can answer that.
Okay.
And well, actually, I'm going to answer that question with another question.
Excellent. That's my favorite.
Yeah, and this, man, this is crazy. So I toured with the Canadian back in 2003, and it was her 21st birthday, and I'll never forget this. I watched her just say to this audience,
This Avril Lavigne.
I was thinking this.
It's
she
Avril Lavigne.
said,
Is it really?
She said, "Why
Oh
you
no.
gotta go and make things
Oh,
so
no.
complicated?"
Yeah. Yeah. We have a
And then
fan.
hold on, but then she goes, "I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else. It gets me frustrated." And I'm standing there on the side of the stage going,
Did you go, dude, that rhymes?
Holy shit.
Yeah. We have one Canadian fan, and he lives in Nova Scotia.
Right.
There's nothing in Nova Scotia.
Right.
Just saying.
Well, yes, the Scotia is
he's
fucking
there.
great.
Well, that's
We have
true.
a fan there.
Yeah.
Now we can say that's what's in those. We have a fan.
I didn't mean that though. That
Why
story
can't we
did.
have like a flat tax or a fair tax, like just a sales tax or just a flat tax?
You
Why
know-
do we have to have all these crazy rules on taxes?
Do you know why the government keeps things so complicated? I'm not kidding.
No, I don't.
So that people on Facebook have something to talk about.
I hate tax season. I don't. I mean, I had
So stupid.
when I was working for myself by myself. A very very simple business plan. Like my business model was very simple, and I would go to my CPA and do my taxes every year. And every year he would go, "I mean, I'm really happy to see you again, Casey, but you know you can just do this on TurboTax." And I'm like,
TurboTax.
"I'm not fucking it up. I'm letting you do it." Like he's like, "You're really just gonna pay me money to?" And I'm like, "Yep. Don't even want to like look into it. Don't want to learn it. Don't want to know it. Just put my information in and send me my return."
You guys see situations though like this where you know, they're bad people. All of these people are murderers. They've either murdered somebody or they've
Are you talking about tax preparers?
CPAs.
Oh my god, you're right. Not all of them are murderers. Holy, that changes everything.
I think it's just this one guy.
You're right. No, but like, so when you watch shows like this or movies like this, or like it, you really do. You start to think of people as human beings. You know, like, oh my god, this guy's a human being, and maybe he didn't kill everybody, and maybe he did, but maybe he felt bad about it. You know what I mean? Like, and then what do you think about their taxes, Rich? No, I'm being serious. Like, what do you think about like a murderer's tax?
A murder tax.
Murder tax.
I
So
don't
they
think
have
you have
to
to
pay
prepare your
more.
taxes.
Extra. You have to pay the person
If
that you
you're-
killed's taxes.
Once you kill somebody, no more taxes.
No, you
Yeah.
earn their
So
taxes.
let's say,
I think that's
No more
actually
murders.
a thing.
Double
If
tax.
you
Let's
murder
say-
someone, you don't have to pay
That's
taxes
it.
anymore.
That's the death tax.
That's it.
Oh, that's a good point.
So
It's the
let's
new
say
death
like
tax.
I get like it's so in debt, it's just fucking insane, right? And then I just kill Silent Sean. I just
Oh no!
just
You
Kick
can't kill
him.
Well,
Sean.
But how would you
Sean-
do it?
Sean's been a
Shaun.
little
I'm
ornery
saying
tonight.
right now, gosh darn it, like I'm saying, it's just a thing that I would do. I would kill him, and then I don't have to pay any more taxes.
Mm-mm.
Can I
Well,
vote?
You'd
Nope.
have to pay his taxes now too.
Is
You
this
don't
movie-
even
is this
have to
God
vote.
damn it!
Is
I
that
don't
what
wanna
the movie
pay
The
it.
Purge is about? I haven't seen it.
It
Sounds
could
like that's
be.
what
You
it's
know what?
about.
I hate murdery, gory movies like that. The Purge movies were actually pretty cool.
I haven't
I
seen
like
it.
I saw the first one.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Isn't
It's a
there
good idea.
Isn't there a new one coming out?
Yeah,
The
there's a new
first
one coming.
Purge?
It's like the first Purge, yeah, where it all
Sequel, like the
started.
prequel of the. That's the worst. I don't know.
Like
The concept is just weird
Purge.
to me.
Well, they
First
started
Purge.
out with the Purge already was in effect,
Mhm.
and it was just like, hey, here's another Purge that we've been doing for 20 years or whatever. And so this one, they're like going back and saying, how did the Purge start? And it's not funny. That's the only Jaret thinks this is funny.
I think it's
The David Dooley laugh's funny.
I want this as my ringtone.
But it does just keep going.
Just drop that. Please, Brooks, just calm the fuck down, will you?
Stay back!
Stay back, goddamn! What the hell's going on?
You tell me. Just 1 second, he's finding out come the knife. Sturdy
Brooks, bitches. Brooks, we can talk about this, right?
Nothing to talk about, goddammit. It's all talked out. I'm gonna kill his fucking throat.
Haywood? Wait a minute. What's he done to you?
And that's what they done. I got no choice.
Brooks, you're not going to hurt Haywood. We all know that. Even Haywood knows that, right, Haywood?
I know that, sir.
You know why you're not going to hurt him? Because he's a friend of yours and because Brooks Hadlin is a reasonable man.
That's right. Is that right, guys?
Yes. So put the knife down. Brooks, look at me. Put the knife down. Brooks,
Look at his neck, for God's sake. Brooks, look at his neck. He's bleeding.
It's the only way they let me stay.
Come on, this is crazy. You don't want to do this. Come on. Put it down.
He almost stabbed Rita's brother.
Because I've seen this movie and knew the outcome, when he said it's the only way they'd let me stay, I was like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Because they want to stay.
Yeah, and that's super
He's
common.
just
I mean, a
so
lot of people
old.
get out and then come right back because they just can't handle it.
Yeah. So he gets out. He writes, Brooks was here on the wall.
50 years.
Did you get my clip joke?
Yeah, what was your clip joke?
Brooks with the knife in the library.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fucking funny,
man.
actually. That's really good. So, man, shit goes awry, but 6 years of letter writing, and they get books and sundries, you know, right there in the goddamn library. And they have books. Isn't that cool?
Let there be books.
And albums.
And
They had
they got
music.
music.
Yep.
They got music. Thank you, Shanna, for paying attention. When I look at Rich, he just fucking acts like I'm not even talking.
When was the last time you saw this movie, Mom?
2 days ago.
Oh, you actually watched it recently?
Yeah, it was on TNT.
Oh, I thought you were just being. I
It's-
thought
it's
I was
on,
gonna
like,
make
every
I was
day.
gonna prove a point that like you paid attention. You haven't even watched the movie in 4 years, but
I'm drunk.
So they're like, hey, get these out of here before the warden gets here, right? And then the guard goes to take a poop, right? And then our hero plays the music over the PA.
Yeah.
And for the first time in years and years and years, these prisoners are hearing music. It's not the best song ever. I mean, it's not like
it's not even a good song.
It's not. It's not even like
it's a beautiful song. It's by Mozart.
It's not even like it's like Hey Jude. You know what I mean? Like what? So let's go around the room. Let's say this. Let's say you're in a prison. Okay, guys, come on. You're in a prison.
Sorry.
You're in a prison.
Goof it off.
What?
Nothing. Sorry.
Shut up, Rich. You're in a prison. And you get the chance to play music for people for the first time ever.
What year?
You can, doesn't matter. Right now, you can play one song and you can lock yourself into the office and they can hear it over and over and over again. What do you play? And I'm not starting with you. I'm starting with Silent Sean. Into the Fire. He says, Into the Fire. By Dawkins? By Dawkins? Are you kidding? I'm falling into the fire. I'm falling into the fire. That's a really good song. Amy, you're next.
Oh, God. I don't know.
You got to be next. Or otherwise, I'm going to bring in Tim. Tim, what do you
1985.
think?
1985.
I don't know.
Are you not saying 1985?
But it's my favorite.
You guys are best
Stop
friends.
it.
You know this
It has to.
about
How long?
me.
Is it, huh? What? Nothing.
Okay.
Is that really a real answer?
Well,
Amy, can I point out one
It was either
thing?
that or the bitch song because that seems appropriate.
Can I point out one
How
thing,
long
though?
does it play? For
In
hours?
a prison.
Yeah, you're playing it over and over and over again.
Right.
Don't let it be Emily
so
because
I
it
live-
never leaves your head
I
ever.
live with a 5-year-old that does everything over and over
Okay,
and
I'm
over
just saying.
again.
I took that fact in consideration on my choice. So go ahead.
Okay.
No,
All
go
right.
ahead. You guys go.
We're not gonna take it, and then let's riot. in this
Yeah,
place.
okay,
And
got
I've been
it.
thinking of that since you were singing earlier that we're not gonna broadcast, and that's the song.
Oh, we're not gonna broadcast. No, we ain't gonna broadcast. That's
We
really
didn't
good.
broadcast.
Casey?
I'd probably play Riches on Tinder.
That was in my top 3.
She's just fucking with you now.
It's only because I couldn't remember the name of the new Phineas and Ferb one because that was my fave.
Oh, Jared and Rich.
Shanna?
Purple Rain.
That's actually a pretty good one.
That's a really good. Go ahead.
Okay. So I took in consideration you're playing this over and over again. So I wanted lots of changes in the song.
Right.
So I picked Still of the Night by Whitesnake.
Oh my God, there's so much metal.
So good.
Still a night for the wolf honey.
Because I figure by the time you get to the end, when you start over at the beginning, you're not like, I just heard that. You know what I mean?
Somebody to Love by Queen. That's fine. Oh, that's a good one. I have so I have the meaning of that song, like what they were talking about. Because remember he says like he doesn't want to know the meaning. So it's actually a story. It's a duet. There's a countess and a lady, and the countess is trying to convince the lady to invite this man for a meeting place addressed to the countess's husband in a plot to expose his infidelity. So they're like both like ganging up, like a Carrie Underwood song, to bust him on cheating.
Gang bang.
Interesting.
On the Family Guy version of the Shawshank Redemption, during this part, he plays.
I'm gonna have to Google
That's
this.
all you have to say.
He plays Hollow Back Girl. And it plays, and then Red, who is Cleveland, says the same thing that Red says. To this day, I still don't know what that woman was singing about.
That's awesome.
That's so good.
That's the beauty of music. They can't get that from you. Haven't you ever felt that way about music?
I played a mean harmonica as a younger man. Lost interest in it, though. Didn't make much sense in here.
Here's where it makes the most sense. You need it so you don't forget.
Forget?
forget that there are places in the world that aren't made out of stone, that there's something inside that they can't get to, that they can't touch.
Hope can drive a man insane. It's got no use on the inside. You better get used to that idea.
Like Brooks did?
Ooh, like Brooks did, you motherfucker. By the way, hope is everything in shitty situations. I don't care what that guy says. He's fucking wrong.
Dude, you just said something profound. No, I'm not kidding. You just hold
There
on.
is a
Everybody
first
stop.
time
Guys,
for
stop.
everything.
Everybody stop. I'm not kidding. You just said something positively profound and awesome. And you're right, because hope is a great thing.
It's everything.
But you're not one of those people that basks in hope. You don't.
Actually, I do.
No, you don't.
I absolutely do.
You deal in negativity.
He does not. No.
No.
I actually do believe him that he's pretty positive.
Yeah.
In shitty situations, he's super negative in really positive situations because he's
No, I'm a realist. Like I
which
know
is what people
shit's-
say whenever they mean I'm an asshole.
No, I mean
Right.
I'm a realist. I know shitty shit's gonna happen. I'm not gonna try to fool myself into thinking everything's gonna be great. No. But things get shitty. But when it gets shitty, you have to have hope. You gotta look for that light at the end of the tunnel. You gotta find steps along the way that get you there too.
So this guy goes in the hole for playing this song over and over, over and over, over and over. Goes in the hole, right? And as that
For
happens,
2 weeks this time.
As that happens,
No, this first one time is 2 weeks.
Right.
Because he comes out and he goes, it was worth it. I had Mozart in my head or whatever.
As that happens, we see again Red gets rejected for parole, right? He's
another 10 years. That's what's cool.
Yeah.
So every time he goes to parole, you know it's been another 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like the timeline of the movie.
So Andy pulls a Casey and gets the guy a harmonica.
Right.
Because he said something in a sentence fucking 8 years ago.
Right.
I'm so glad that's what you meant by pull a Casey because I did not know where
Cereal
you were going.
bowl and
I was like,
Han
did he like
Solo.
interrupt him a bunch and make him mad?
Han Solo card on the cereal bowl.
That was my mom.
Oh, that was you.
And
Oh, we didn't know that. You got full credit,
So
Casey.
this guy had written 2 letters a week, not one,
it's
not
on their mom. everyone
one
knows.
a month, but 2 a week, and it paid off. And they fucking get the library, right? And then he ends up doing the warden's money laundering, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Which the guy is really smart, right?
Right.
And now everybody's aging. They've been in there for a while, right? So
Right.
people have been in there for a little while. At this point, are you guys like, oh, like the things on Morgan Freeman's face are starting to show themselves?
The things.
Yeah, is that what you
Oh, do you think they covered those up with? You think they covered those up
aren't
with
freckles.
makeup?
Those are not freckles. guys.
Okay.
Those are freckles on steroids.
That's
Yeah.
what I tell myself just to calm myself
They're
down.
moles,
They're
right?
not,
Freckles.
but
He
they're
has some
covered
moles.
up.
Yeah.
They're covered up, and then all of a sudden they start to show.
That's what I
whatever.
think. You're right. I think that's what made him look so young
Yeah.
initially.
They
I didn't
covered it
even
up.
notice that they covered those
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Okay, I need to do.
Uh-oh.
I think I need to make a confession.
Okay.
I think it's time.
Okay.
And maybe you'll know, Mom, already, but I'm
Oh
not
my
sure.
God.
It's fine. I think it'll be like a good example of like why I'm thoughtful with presents.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It sounds like
I
a cool
did
job to me.
put the Han Solo card in the cereal bowl.
Yeah.
But then like a month later, my mom bought him the Han Solo card because she had heard about it and she didn't know. And we both like within a month got him the same really thoughtful present.
Aw.
And I never told her that I already bought him one. But it was
I
like
had mine for months. And
I know
months
we had
and
to have bought it at
months.
like the exact same time, which actually I think
Wait,
is
hold
fucking
on.
adorable.
But here's the thing: I
Isn't
have
that
one.
sweet?
I have one on display right there, and the other one in the bathroom downstairs, and they both mean the world to me. I'm so excited about both of them. So thank you so very much.
Well, because you didn't get one.
But
when you were a kid.
I will say this: I made a
Exactly.
comment about how my brother always took the color changing spoon.
And you did get that.
And she got me the fucking original Trix color changing spoon.
Those
so
are
I've never admitted that to you that I already bought the card, but I think it's actually kind of sweet that me and you at the exact same time were like,
Yeah.
noted, done, thoughtful present.
Tim,
It's
Tim.
like the towels.
Hey, Tim, do you have
It
anything?
is like the he doesn't even know about the
Tim,
towel.
do you have anything to say to Shanna?
Hey, she's hot.
Hey, dude, that's my mother-in-law. Stop, dude. Jesus Christ.
I just find it funny.
You find what funny? Stop it.
I think Tim does think my mom's hot. I think that's like a thing.
Well,
That's a very bad rule.
well, you can get the fuck out of here.
Well, I'm fucking drinking. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
actually, do you even know where you are?
No.
Do you know what time it is?
No.
Do you know what day it is?
No.
Do you know who Rich is?
No.
Do you have anything to say to Rich?
Fuck you, Rich.
That woke him up.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. I mean, that guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So, new guy comes in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this fucking guy is such a douche. You know something bad is going to happen to this guy. Just the way they the way that they.
What I
cast
found
him.
weird. What I found weird was he
The
came
raping.
in and they had some scenes with him, and then I'm saying, what a dipshit. I would never hang out with this guy. And then they're like, we took to him right away, and he was like one of the boys instantly. And I'm like, really? This guy's an asshole.
I
Right,
think they
so-
just appreciated that he was just a little young shithead.
I
That he
thought
like
was
needed some
funny.
guidance, and yeah, he was kind of funny and.
Well, I don't
Was he
have tolerance
funny?
for that
It
shit.
seemed weird, but I.
They've been in
so
prison for a long time.
he
He
tries
laughed
to
at
get his.
himself constantly.
They're all
tries to
getting raped. Anything that's not being raped is funny.
They're not all getting raped.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Yeah, we didn't get their side stories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shawshank.
and also-
I don't think I had time to tell
Jesus
all of
Christ.
everybody's story.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna. I swear to God, if I ever go to prison and they're gonna, I'm gonna just doo. Like that's it. Like just shit myself.
You're
I'm
supposed to do that.
I'm just gonna
Yep.
shit everywhere, and just be like, "Oh man, I'm sorry you couldn't get into my butthole right now." But
What if you get like the one guy that
some
really
of this-
likes that?
There has
no,
to be
but
a thing.
no, but
There's
my
the guy
thing,
out
It's like
there.
extra lube.
The guy that
even
like the guy
better.
that like wasn't even rapey before is like, okay, I'm in.
Now
my
I'm
thing-
in.
My thing will be like
I'm rapey now.
I'm excited about this situation because I'll just be like, I don't even remember eating corn. I'm gonna throw this at you right now, and they'll just all run. You know what I mean? Like corn.
Yeah,
They
you know
do-
why I
Watch the
love
horn.
why I love this episode? I'm not the one talking about raping all the time. It's these
You
two
are!
girls.
Because it's
These two
relevant
girls.
to the movie.
These two girls are
You
like,
talked about raping at like fucking like Space Jam. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like
All right, he
That's
tries
right.
to get his high school diploma, and here's what happens. Oh Jesus Christ!
what happened? You on a different account?
No,
well, he didn't get his diploma. We all know that's the end of that clip.
Diplomas.
He eventually did.
Yeah, he got it.
and try it again.
C plus.
Kinda
C plus average.
for about 4 months. For about 4 minutes.
4 minutes and then
What is it?
That one's protected.
Oh, did it just get? That doesn't make sense. If you're logged in, it shouldn't matter. Are you? It says sign in over there. Maybe you're signed out.
Well,
Well. So we're gonna know your password now when you
No.
type it in.
it's
There
gonna
it
be,
is.
I ate corn.
So, one night, like a joke, I say to him, I say, yeah, Elmo, who'd you kill? So he says,
I got me this job one time, bussing tables at a country club. So I could case all these big, rich pricks that come in. So I pick out this guy, go in one night, and do his place. He wakes up, gives me shit. So I killed him. Him and this tasty bitch he was with. And that's the best part.
Ugh, the teeth.
She's fucking this Prixie, this golf pro, but she's married to some other guy. Some hotshot banker. And he's the one they pinned it on.
best actor in this
I said
movie.
the same thing.
Best actor in this movie.
Creepy teeth. I hate him, but that also kind of is how you sound when you laugh sometimes when you get like over the top.
Everyone in this movie is great, but this guy fucking makes the movie. He's the villain. He's the guy. His teeth look terrifying. Like his laugh, everything about him, like it's terrifying.
That's a good point because he is the villain. Like we actually didn't.
He is the villain.
You want the court system to be the villain up until this point, but they're not. Like he's innocent, but like the evidence was
But
there.
you don't know that.
Well, yeah, but like, but
Yeah.
you know,
He's never been blamed for it.
well, he was in prison.
He never had but for
He
something
did-
else.
Hey, let's.
But I'm
hang
saying,
on.
like, if you were like a juror and you're in the thing and it's like, he admits that he goes to her house. He admits he has a gun. He admits he's hammered. There's fucking gun casings everywhere. He throws the gun over the thing. I mean, all the evidence. If I was a juror, I'd be like, fuck him. He's a liar.
Casey Anthony.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's step away from the ledge for a second. He was gonna kill her. He did come. He
Well,
did
he
walk
went
in there with a gun. Someone beat him to it.
Yeah, but he went home. He didn't
I'm just
go
saying.
but he didn't go in and
He's
find
not saying
them.
he walked in. He's not saying that he walked in and they were already dead.
He changed his mind. He was actually on his way, which is fucked up. But
he shouldn't have
said he
thrown out the gun.
He said he wanted to scare him. Yeah, that was an interesting point because they said, you know, isn't that convenient that you threw the gun into the river?
Yeah.
He goes, actually, since I'm innocent, it's actually pretty inconvenient.
And
because they could have matched the gun.
This is going to be controversial, I'm sure.
Oh boy!
But this is something I say
You
all
go.
the
You
fucking
go.
time.
Ugh.
This is something I say all the time. Like whenever anyone's like wrongly accused of stuff and spent time in jail for stuff.
Are they wrongly accused or are they like air quotes wrongly accused?
I don't know. But my point is they're in jail for something they didn't do. My first thought is always, yeah, but are you that? I mean, no one's convicting a choir boy.
But what did
You were
you do?
fucking what did you do? You were fucking up left and right to
Doesn't
get
matter.
yourself in a position
Doesn't
where
matter.
people.
You smoke crack, you don't get prison sentences for murder.
I'm totally
Doesn't
with
happen.
you. It doesn't matter. However, you're in jail serving 20 years for something you didn't do. Don't do the shit that got you there. Don't do crack.
I have
I
one
think
word
there's a lot of
for
wrong
that.
place, wrong time stuff.
You know,
Rihanna.
my dad
Oh.
my dad used to whip my ass and then find out I didn't do it. And then what his excuse was, well, I'm sure you got away with something, so
Nah, I
just
mean,
count
that's-
it for that.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, that's
That's
what it
kind of what
sounded
you're
like.
sounding like.
No,
you're
I'm
saying.
not. No, I'm not saying that.
It sounded like almost exactly what you're saying.
No, I'm not.
Okay, it wasn't for that, but I'm sure you did something
No.
fucked
What
up,
it
so
would
now you're going to
be
prison forever.
If
Anyway.
she had said, "Yeah, but I've caught you doing this same thing 20 other times, but now you've done this one thing that you didn't do that I spanked you for,"
But
that would be the same.
But
So you're talking about
pin a
the
drug-
record.
Yeah, so if you
I'm
murder
saying,
a bunch
yeah.
of people and then they're murdered, like, is it the same offense? Or
No,
if it's
no.
a drug dealer and then it's like a mass
Okay,
murder?
we're talking about getting spanked here. Anyway, my point is,
This
I'm
is not the 50 Shades of
you're
Grey episode.
if you're
We're not
in
talking
and
about
out,
that again.
if you're stealing cars
Especially
and
not my
you're
mom
doing
here.
drugs
Right.
and you're doing all these things, and then all of a sudden you're in a place that's fucked up and you shouldn't have been there, and then there's a murder, you didn't do it, but then you get pinned for it, dude.
And
fuck.
you can't prove
But
otherwise.
those aren't
Right,
the only
exactly.
circumstances that people get.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying fucking don't put yourself in that position, asshole.
But it doesn't always happen that way.
I'm not saying it always
Wait.
happens that way.
Wait, you're saying that all assholes get put in the position?
I'm just saying if you go to work and go home like I do.
What? What did you just say?
I was making a prison
Yeah,
joke.
he is-
In the
he's back on
receiving
the rape.
position.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jaret's opening a beer.
By the way, oh, did you already start it? Sorry.
No, I didn't start shit.
Oh, okay.
What?
These prisoners are really nice guys.
They are really
And
nice.
these wardens and cops or prison guards are real assholes. Like,
Yeah.
again, this is the whole like Hollywood. I'm going, okay, is this how Hollywood is? Like, is it are all guards assholes, or are there some really nice people?
Well, maybe it's just from the perspective of Morgan Freeman who's telling the story.
Well,
True.
okay, and he okay.
Maybe those
so-
are his buddies that he's talking about. So in his head, they're all nice, even though they probably aren't. And then the guards were this wholly separate.
Well, I dated a
Morgan
actual prison
Freeman.
guard before, and she was super nice, and all her friends seemed super nice, and
So Byron Hadley, the bad guy, the captain there got requests to follow real prison guards, but he declined all those offers because he didn't want to portray real prison guards as assholes like he was going to be during the movie.
He'd rather it be a fictional character.
Exactly.
That makes sense. That's actually interesting, yeah.
So you're saying the real guy that this is based upon?
He wanted to go off the book and the story, and he didn't want to go and find real-life prison guards and
let them follow.
The
actor?
The actor.
Oh, my God. Do you guys see this guy in Bad Boys? I'm not kidding. I know I said this earlier, but he is the worst person that's ever lived. You want to hate somebody? I swear to God.
Face. I just watched Sean's face.
I'm not kidding.
Ugly too.
You want to hate somebody? You watch Bad Boys, you will fucking hate this motherfucker. Yeah. It's why are you laughing?
Not as much as you hate Anne Hathaway in Ocean's 8.
Oh, did you guys watch Ocean's 8?
Yeah, fucking
it's bad.
Rich, you were
I
right.
hate her.
No, the movie was fine. The movie was good. It just was exactly what you said.
Did she get her boobies out?
No, but her
She
boobies are great.
always gets her
No,
movies
I
out.
haven't- I
They
know,
were
I've been-
squished together and up a little bit, but not out.
I know Rich pretty much said they wouldn't make it as like as much of a good movie because they like don't make women like take as many risks or something.
You got that.
You're fucking right.
100%. We got
there
in the car,
literally
that
was like
the
no
first thing we
obstacles.
said.
It was like
We're
let's
like,
do this. We did
oh,
it.
They
Go
gave the
team.
women the
girl
easy
power.
one.
Yeah,
they did.
You're right. I'll give you that one.
I hate when I'm right.
Yep.
Because it just makes me want to be right again and again.
But you're not.
I'm always right.
It's one a year. I'm like the Godfather.
If you ever get out of here, do me a favor.
Sure. Anything.
There's a big hayfield up near Buxton. You know where Buxton is?
There's a lot of hayfields up there.
One in particular. It's got a long rock wall with a big oak tree at the north end. It's like something out of a Robert Frost poem. It's where I asked my wife to marry me. I went there for a picnic and made love under that oak, and I asked and she said yes. Promise me, Red. If you ever get out, find that spot. At the base of that wall, you'll find a rock that has no earthly business in a Maine hayfield. A piece of black, volcanic glass. There's something buried under it I want you to have.
Hey, Jaret. I want you to do me a favor.
Okay.
So, pretend this is 20 years ago, and we're in prison together.
Got it.
All right. So, Jaret.
Yeah.
When you get out, if you get out.
Wait, is it 20 years ago or
It's
now?
20 years ago.
Okay. Got it.
When you get out in
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
I want you
to go
to this brothel that's on Preston Road in Frisco.
Right.
And right next to that brothel is a rock. And underneath that rock is $20 million.
Okay.
So if you could do that when you get out in 20 years, that'd be great.
I don't know where this is going.
The fucking brothel's not there. 20 years later, it's a fucking mall.
But it wasn't 20 years later, was it?
It wasn't.
But he went in 20 years before he was talking. He was about to escape.
No.
But 20 years ago is when he put that fucking thing.
No, I
that's
thought
not
he
true.
escaped and then put it there.
escaped and then put it there.
But he's telling the story with the knowledge that
telling him-
rock wall is there 20 years
He's
ago.
telling-
He doesn't know if the rock wall is there right now.
He's telling the story right now, knowing that the rock wall is there.
How
knowing
does he
that
know the
he's-
rock wall is there?
listen to me
Because if
very
you went in
carefully.
this makes no sense.
He is going to put that there. He's going to put that there for
He
that
doesn't
guy.
know if the
Listen,
rock wall is still there. He's been
It's-
there for 19 years.
No.
Okay.
He is going to put that there for him.
How does he know it's still there? He's been in jail for
It's
19
a fucking
years.
rock wall. Rock walls don't disappear.
Did you miss the scene with the phone booth?
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what phone booth?
The time traveling phone
Oh,
booth.
yeah, sorry.
So,
God damn it.
the Family Guy episode
Oh, geez.
addresses that same thing. He's like,
Okay, thank
he's
you.
like, he goes, actually, that was 25 years ago. I'm using memories based on that. He's like, it could be a Walmart for all I know.
Exactly.
It's like, well, if
It
that's
would be.
If it's a Walmart, buy some cheap slacks or whatever.
No, he's saying that he knows where he's going to go back to that area.
That was 19 years
Where
ago
he-
where his memory of 19 years ago that it was there.
He fucked a girl under a tree.
Right.
If you fucked a girl under a tree, you'd remember that shit.
It doesn't matter if you remember it. It's not gonna be there in 20 years.
20 years ago, when he went in prison, if he said the rock wall and that tree is right here, where this house is right now, it's a house now. So like that, the rock wall isn't there because they developed over it.
Guys, what you guys are missing the fucking thing. He planted that after he escaped.
I agree, but
he planted it in a place that he could not have known that would still be there 20 years later.
Why wouldn't it still be there? It's in the middle of nowhere.
Because the brothel on Preston is not there.
There's no brothel.
Exactly. There used to be brothels on Preston Road.
Well, that's not
They're
true.
still
That
there.
is absolutely true.
Have you been to Peach Wave lately?
No, but how do I get there?
Yeah.
Let's
You
get
ever,
directions.
have you ever heard of Bahama Bucks?
No, I don't know any of these places. I'm way too
20 years ago, it wasn't
I'm way
there,
too
and that's
chicken to
where
go to.
he. That's where that oak tree was.
Have you heard of Bahama Lux?
Is Derek allowed to go to these places?
Absolutely.
Oh, she is the best ever. What's going on?
Guy won the
Did
fucking
you not
lottery.
hear about his bachelor party?
Oh no, I'm not even sure I want to. Okay, now I want to.
Sorry, can't do.
Lord, it's a miracle! Man up and vanished like a fart in the wind. Nothing left but some damn rocks on the windowsill. And that cupcake on the wall. Let's ask her. Maybe she knows. What say you there, Fuzzy Britches? Feel like talking? Ah, guess not. Why should she be any different? This is a conspiracy. That's what this is. One big damn conspiracy! And everyone's in on it! Including her.
It just happens to like bounce down forever.
For 10 seconds.
Belly button. Man, he dug quite a hole.
That was a big hole.
It really was.
Air pressure would have made that fucking thing do this constantly.
Right.
Constantly. It would have been doing that. He would have failed every single spot check they had ever had.
But the air could have been different 20 years ago.
Oh, that's a good point. The air
The
could have been
ozone.
different.
The air
20
might
years
not
ago.
have been there.
Yeah.
Replaced with
You
a
just
Walmart.
got your ass sacked.
What?
The air might not have been there 20 years ago. It might have been replaced by a Walmart.
The other thing I didn't like the scene because of his. I thought he had bad directing on that scene. Him throwing the rocks first a couple of times, and then he was like, "And she's in on it too."
Yeah, I
wish
feel like
he had just gotten
they
pissed
had to
and
do
thrown the rock
something.
at the poster.
Yeah.
And also,
Right
no,
off the
actually,
bat.
why wouldn't he just be standing there and them ripping shit off the walls and tearing apart the goddamn?
I don't mind the rock thing. I just think
what
if
I'm
they
saying
just thrown
is
it
that,
right
like,
at it,
wouldn't that
immediately.
wouldn't it already have been ransacked? Like, wouldn't they have ripped everything down off the walls? There's a
you got to
there's
think
a gaping goddamn
they know.
hole.
They know that there's no way out of this stupid cell. Why would they do that?
No way
Speaking
out.
of shit, wouldn't they have smelled the shit coming
Yeah.
from the hole in the wall?
Yeah, no
Sweet Jesus. Goddamn, what a fucking no. No, they wouldn't have done that because
Because
hold
of
on,
all the ass
Silent
fucking
Sean
and the
is
shit.
there's ass fucking.
They're
What
used
happened?
they're used to smelling the ass fucking.
The rock and break open the.
Yeah, but
because there's no shit yet.
No.
He hasn't broken open the sewage yet.
Yeah, he did.
No,
Yeah,
he
did
hasn't
the night
done
before
it yet.
when
The
it was
night
thunder and
before.
lightning.
He was
It
gone.
was like thunder.
It was very, very frightening.
lightning. no, he hadn't done that yet.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
yeah, what do you mean?
He's in the bank.
Listen.
He's literally in the bank right now.
What?
He's in the
Right.
bank right now.
Yeah, because he had to crawl through 500 yards
Yeah, it was just
of
at night.
shit.
They say in the next play the next clip.
500 yards of shit.
Here we go.
The next morning, right about the time Raquel was spilling her little secret, a man nobody ever laid eyes on before strolled into the Maine National Bank. Until that moment, he didn't exist, except on paper.
May I help you?
He had all the proper ID, driver's license, birth certificate, social security card, and the signature was a spot-on match.
I must say, I'm sorry to be losing your business. I hope you'll enjoy living abroad.
Thank you. I'm sure I will.
Here's your cashier's check, sir. Will there be anything else?
Please, could you add this to your outgoing mail?
I'd be happy to.
Good day, sir. Good day.
Mr. Stevens visited nearly a dozen banks in the Portland area that morning. All told, he blew town with better than $370,000 of Warden Norton's money.
This is a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful movie.
Where did he get the suit, though?
Yeah.
So he stole the warden's suit.
The warden.
Tim Robbins is 6'4".
Exactly.
The warden is 5'10".
Exactly.
That is not going to.
And they showed a little bit of a high water, but not that much of a high water, dude. I mean, it would have been fucking at his calves.
Maybe he was sagging. His belt around his mid thigh.
Yeah, just like
do I need to bring up
like early hip hop?
Yeah,
do I
that's
also
where it
need
started.
Do I also need to re-bring up the fact that they have sewage water dumping out into a freshwater stream?
It's not very green.
That's not a thing. This doesn't happen.
Well, Rich,
no one builds a prison and then puts the sewage pipe going
they
into
do,
a stream.
but people do that shit.
No. I mean, you
There's
can.
like- there's like-
There's dumping, illegal dumping, but no one builds a prison. And part of the building plan is to have their sewage pipe empty out into a freshwater stream. That doesn't happen.
There were prisons that were built back in the day where that was what you did, and you emptied them into rivers before we had sewage, like plans and shit, and that's what you did. Of course. That
But
makes
are you
sense.
talking about like sewage or security?
No, I'm talking about sewage.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Because
security.
it was filled with poop.
Now you're just trying to like talk about lawyers or
what?
Sewage?
That's a good one, Jaret.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man, I like
Thank
that
you.
one.
Because
Yeah.
you're gonna sue. Sorry, sue. I don't know. Should I have done like go Hogs? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
what to do.
Razorbacks.
Yeah. Oh my God! You did a sports thing.
Oh yeah, I did.
Ladies
Oh,
and
actually,
gentlemen,
oh, my
shit.
hate when I
Rich
expose myself.
did a sports thing.
Roadhouse. Wait, is that sports? I was just saying type of hog. I missed the semen in my butt.
I look back on the way I was then. A young, stupid kid who committed that terrible crime. I want to talk to him. I want to try to talk some sense to him. Tell him the way things are. But I can't. That kid's long gone, and this old man is all that's left. I gotta live with that. Rehabilitated. It's just a bullshit word. So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
Ah, man.
Not for me.
What?
You don't fucking call me Sonny and say you don't give a shit. I'm not going to approve you. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
He had me until he called me Sonny.
But that's not on your checklist.
What
of
if he
reasons.
what if he called you Sunny Delight?
Sunny D.
What if he no? But
I
seriously,
hate Sunny D. It
no,
doesn't
but
taste
I know
good.
it doesn't. But what if he was like, "Hey, Sunny Delight"? Like, would you be like,
No.
"Oh my God, this guy's into me," or whatever? Like, this guy's improving.
I would have said, You're a terrible joke
You'd be
teller.
like, I got a chance with this. Like I don't know what he does. Right? There's a
Plus,
chance.
he's in prison. Sunny D is probably delicious in his books.
Or it just means something different.
Dude.
It's code.
What?
It is code.
Sunny.
It's a prisoner named Sunny.
Oh,
and
Sunny
his
D.
And his
So it's
D.
like you like open up your flight. It just goes. Oh, like the sun.
You gonna get this Sunny D.
Yeah. You
Oh,
wanna get
no.
this? You want to get a little bit this Sunny D?
That just means getting raped in the daylight.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shut up with
My
the
bad.
raping. Man, it's a beautiful movie. It really is.
Oh God.
I'm sensing.
What are you sensing?
Nothing.
No, I really do
A
think
Sunny
it's.
D.
No, I really do think it's a beautiful movie. As I was watching this last night.
What did you
I
think
just
of
thought-
Sleepers?
Excuse me.
What do
As
you
I
think-
was watching this, like,
Oh God.
as the
So beautiful.
camera came over that prison or whatever, I was like, holy shit, this is really pretty, and yada yada. And I just thought, like, everything is just really well shot.
I thought the same thing, especially for being. It was what 1994.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
That was a really good year.
Didn't you think that?
Is that when you were born?
Like when they were about to throw him off the top of the building, and I thought it's like circling around. Like
It's
this
a
drone
beautiful
footage.
movie.
It's,
Like,
yeah.
Dude,
So here's
thank
my
you very
question.
much, Amy, because I was actually being serious. Like I really do think it's a beautifully shot movie. It's just beautiful, and then like how they go up when it's time, and just hey, we're gonna reveal this, and then I mean,
Totes with you.
no, you're not.
I'm totally
You're
with
being
you,
a
man.
dick.
So there's a lot of speculation, and maybe I already talked about this, and if I missed it, that's fine.
We did, but it's fine.
About maybe that their relationship was a little more than friendship.
Oh.
There's a lot of speculation that, like, it, not that it was a sexual one, but maybe it was a little bit more of a romantic relationship, a lifetime companionship
Red and Andy?
relationship.
Did a millennial
Andy
think
and
of
Red.
that relationship?
Whoa, hold
No,
on.
it's been a thing since.
Hold on, who?
Some fucking
Red and
millennial.
Andy.
Red and Andy.
There's like been
Why
speculation.
does
since the
everything
movie
have to be
Like,
gay? I don't
see
mind
that-
things being
I
gay,
see though
but
that
everything...
at the end, like they want to spend the rest of their
Do
life.
you know
together.
why? Because gay means happy.
Oh, that's.
I'm not saying they're gay. I'm saying, like, are they like lifetime companions? Like, what is their
Partners.
What does that
relation?
fucking
What is
mean?
their
Why do you
relationship?
say it like that?
What is their relationship?
Guys that are lifetime companions don't call themselves lifetime companions.
What is their?
We're buddies.
I'm not the one saying this. This is like all over
We're
the place.
homies.
This is a speculation from forever. But after
What's with all the speculation?
They're
You
saying
can just ask them. You guys friends? Yeah, we hang out, we drink beers. What's the fucking speculation
because they've been in
about?
prison and they were like each other's like best friends and confidants for like 20 years. 20 years with the same person.
Yeah.
So is their relationship a little bit more complex than just two bros
Okay.
that prisoned out together?
I've known your dad for 17 years. So
Yeah,
in the
and
next
you
3
guys are
years, do
gay
I
as
have to
hell.
change our status?
Yes, you are now life partners.
Yeah, but y'all were
Please do.
yeah, but y'all are not like alone as each other's friends with no.
Oh, we're
out-
alone a lot, but we don't. I mean, you could put a camera in there, you won't see anything.
As
Dude,
much, as
we're
much
not
as I'd
drinking
like to
beers.
catch my dad doing it to you, I'd rather not.
No, thank you.
Marco, how
Not
long
that there's
did,
anything wrong with
Marco, how long did you work for me?
8 years.
8 years you worked for me. I saw your dick first year you worked for me.
A podcaster
Right?
wrote in about it.
We've
it's huge.
We've
It's like a Coke can.
we've been naked in front of each other literally all the time.
Yes.
Right?
Why?
Because it's
But why?
That's
have
what
to
bros
shower.
do.
because that's
And then
what
sometimes you're
bros
just on
do.
the bus.
I got on tour with you. I didn't shower once because I wasn't good at getting naked in front of anybody.
Right, and
Well,
you
didn't
smelled
shower
terrible.
like in the showers. They were like private showers.
I know. I
Yeah.
did shower.
Okay,
but
I'm
not
like,
in
you
front
didn't
of
shower
people.
All
what?
the college shows.
Hey
say you're
Marco,
in this
we
locker room.
we see each other naked all the time though, and we also just get our dicks out for no reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Seems-
fun.
That's totally
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah.
That's why.
Sorry.
Just be careful when you sit in the front lounge because
Yeah.
we're just hanging out.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Literally.
Because there is
Hanging out.
butthole. Like you get a butthole on a seat sometimes. I
Wait,
mean
what?
that does like a butthole
What did you
happens
just
on a
say?
seat. Because you will sit down naked. Because we have naked time sometimes.
But
so
we're-
we'll just
You
call.
named it?
You're sitting on a butthole.
Well, we have shirts off parties, and then we
I've
call
done that.
and then we call it naked time. And when
I
it's
have my bra on.
We did
I'm
a shirts
lady.
off party when I was with you guys.
Yeah, okay, shirts off party, but we do naked time too as well. So it's naked time,
But
and then everybody has to get naked.
I think I went to bed.
And
right before
dude,
that.
you're either off the bus or you're naked. That's it.
I am
you
off
know?
the bus.
What?
I'm off the bus.
Marco is naked.
No, you just go to bed.
Yeah.
By that point,
Yeah,
you just
we
get
can
in your
just get
bunk.
naked.
That's what I did. I went to.
But there was
Marco
no
has-
naked time while you were on the bus.
No, we had
Marco has-
shirts off.
There was
for
shirts
something.
off party.
Yeah, but
we had a search up. But anyway, super fun. I am so glad that we talked about that.
In front of my mom.
I look back on the way I was then.
Nope.
I know. God damn it.
Hey, Jaret, that's not the clip.
I know it.
Dear
Oh,
Red,
there's a Walmart there.
if you're reading this, you've gotten out.
And you're in
If
Walmart.
you've come this far,
In the parking lot.
maybe you're willing to come a little further. You remember the name of the town, don't you?
Cebateneo.
Well, let's
I
read
could use a good man to help me get my project on wheels. I'll keep an eye.
Also, hold on. Remember what the timeline here. It's not like Walmart was building on every fucking corner. It's not like today you wake up and there's a Chick-fil-A and tomorrow there's a Taco Bueno next to it. That didn't happen.
You have a valid point.
Thank you. I was being like super like
That when I thought of that whole bit, I thought about, well, it isn't 2018 in this movie. This is a long time ago, and there weren't that many
not a lot of progress.
Cities blowing up at that point.
Oh, yeah,
I
Especially
agree.
in Maine.
And the chessboard ready. Remember, Red, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. I
Sandlot.
will be hoping that this letter finds you.
So they have the shit on his face covered up with makeup right now.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe he's just doesn't have those things yet.
Maybe you don't call it the shit on his face.
And finds you well.
Because when you get to the pearly gates and it's Morgan Freeman, you're fucked.
Him and Aaron Neville just.
I don't know much, but I do know I love you.
So, even if that rock wall was there, even if the rock wall was there, I would have not have spent that much time looking for that goddamn
Dude,
rock. I would
Rockwell's
never have
right
found
at
that
the
rock.
end of George Bush Tollway.
I know,
No
it's
one
right by
knows
the
that.
lake.
Yeah.
But seriously, I would have been squinting from the road, like, oh, I don't see it. I'm gonna go.
I would have never tried and been like, what a nice,
Yeah,
what a nice
it's like-
thing for him to put in my head. I can
Yeah.
just pretend about this fantasy world that I'll
Exactly.
never go search for because there's a bunch of fucking trees out there.
Well, I think the movie's
That's
amazing.
his son. So that's his son right there
Where?
in the last scene.
Oh, back there in the back.
If it's not, will you feel like an
It's-
asshole for assuming?
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're in Maine and they just couldn't find enough. Damn it. You can talk now. It's just music.
I'm talking about the. I'm gonna do a
I
ballad.
don't talk much, but when I do, I'm talking to Tim Tool.
You know I love you. Hey Tim, if me, let's say me and you did a song.
Ugh, that makes me so sleepy when you push that.
Hey Tim. Tim.
No.
Tim.
No.
Jesus Christ, I can't get him on the thing anyway.
Annie Allman writes.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
She says, "Hi, Rich. I'm a little behind on episodes, but I just wanted to let you know that the breakup episode was amazing. It is up there with Grease as one of my favorites. Jaret did such a great job interviewing you and Shannon. It was a great idea to juxtapose a real-life breakup with that movie. Thanks to both of you for taking that risk and putting yourselves out there. It made for some seriously good podcasting. I hope people listen to the outtakes because it's like a whole nother episode. Yeah, I cut out half of that. It's a whole... I mean, it's twice as long as what you heard.
That's weird. It felt 5 times as long.
So to get the outtakes, all you have to do is support the show on Patreon.
Right. That's right.
That's it.
When I saw the breakup in the theater, I thought they got back together at the end. Watching it 12 years later, I think they 100% did not. One question, Shannon said she was wearing something called ropers. What are those?
I said I wish you were here.
I had every color in the rainbow after Mark and I broke up. I went from heavy metal right back to country. And it made him just sick.
They were these pants where...
I Googled them, and there's not a lot of images on Google.
Well,
for roper
essentially, they
jeans.
showed...
You got to go by Justin Roper.
Ropers and What was it? Ropers and Rider?
Rockies.
Rockies and Riders.
Rockies, yeah.
Roper.
They showed their ass, and it was crazy. And then it was like this, and then it was straight-legged.
Didn't matter what your ass looked like. They looked amazing in those jeans.
It really did.
Heart-shaped.
Yeah, it was... The Ropers were really cool. Like,
Yeah.
Ropers prefaced the pants. Remember the pants? The black ones, like where Sonic girls used to wear them back in the day and shit. Like we used to call them the pants.
Like hot pants?
I didn't call them the pants.
I don't
Mom,
know.
be honest. For real.
Okay.
If I had a pair of those pants, would it look like I had a butt at all? You're my mom. Tell me the truth.
No.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Nothing.
Steve Hill writes, just wanted to say thanks for all the time you guys you guys put into the show. I live in Chicago, and my wife and kids live in Nashville. Wait, my 14-year-old signed a record deal down there, so I spent a lot of time driving the car back and forth. Okay, listening to the podcast makes for a much more enjoyable drive. Also, he saw this. You might want to put this picture up. Go flip over to my page. He saw this picture. He saw the he saw this thing, and he took a picture of it. He saw the N and the inner signs on the attached picture, and immediately thought of Jaret in his questions 1, 2, C. So anyway, keep up the good work.
This one?
Yeah, it says in on one side and enter on the other side. You said that in. All right. Ashley C writes, "Hey guys and Casey.
Hello.
First of all, thank you so much for letting me be on the show last week. This is probably 2 weeks ago, but she wrote it. Anyway, I had more fun than I could possibly predicted, which is saying something because I had high expectations. Everyone was hilarious and kind and just awesome. I had a wonderful time, and I really appreciate the opportunity. Now on to my suggestion for the show. This may be controversial, so please hear me out to the end. I'm looking at you, Rich. I'm looking at you, Richard Kubert Coleman. I think
Is that your name?
I made that up.
It is now.
I think you shouldn't replace Will. I, like the others, was sad to see him go, of course, but I feel like the show actually has a tighter dynamic now with just with just Jaret, Rich, Casey, and the occasional chime in from Silent Sean, which we should get a bit more of. I put this to the test and did some research on my drive back, alternating between catching up on the newer podcasts and going back to some of my old favorites with Will. And I have to say that I really do feel like the show really has continued to get better, with the last 4 or 5 episodes being some of my absolute favorites, even when I don't care for the movie being discussed. Also, I think having a smaller core cast makes the show flow better when there are guests on. I have loved the recent string of guests, both personal friends of yours and people trying out for a permanent slot. It's fun to get to know other producers in a different way when they're on the show, and to hear from other occasional contributors like the Dolly Rots and Rich's ex-wife. I think it keeps the show fresh and makes it feel more personal. And
Holy shit, please start writing less wordy fucking emails.
Just
I'm dying.
Okay,
over here.
So there you have it. That's my idea. Wherever you go,
I love you, Ashley C.
I'll obviously keep listening, so you're stuck with me either way. I love all you guys. Tell Jaret to have a safe tour.
We love you more. And It's been a great night. Guys, thank you so very much. What? You got 4 more?
No, I have 1 more. There's
Okay.
4 total.
All right. Well, and go.
Mitch Bergeron writes, "Hi, guys. I just wanted to say that the podcast is kick-ass as usual, but my email today revolves around this. Come up with a quick synopsis for a movie that's based off of a song. Example, 1985 can be a comedy about a mother going through a midlife crisis and her journey to regain her youth. Thanks, and keep the laughs coming."
Got it. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna do it's a.
We should have to use the songs we picked earlier.
But it's a synopsis
Oh,
of
mine's easy.
What?
Done.
Go ahead.
Done.
Go.
No, they just did it. 1985.
Right. It's about 1985. So, I got one. I got it.
You got it?
It's called Ghostbusters. It's about Ghostbusters.
People that bust ghosts.
Ew.
What else you got? Marco, go. What?
Yeah, I don't know. We're not gonna take it. It's a prison riot, just for 4 hours.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Casey?
What?
Alternate synopsis for the song you chose earlier.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay. I missed
I
the
can't
singing
even
in my
imagine with
butt.
Purple Rain.
Still of the night. Just people being really still. Not in the daytime.
Right. So it's got to be a song.
That's what he said. That's the rules.
Because I want to switch the rules too. Would it be fun? Let's play a game where we say a movie and just describe what's happening though in the movie. So I've got it. You ready? I'll start.
I like you more than a friend.
No, listen to me.
Trying to end it.
I get that, but the movie The Outsiders, they're just outside. That's it.
I definitely like you more than a friend.
All right. Hey, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. This has been Jaret Goes to Movies. What a great movie we did this week. And also, right on time. If Will wouldn't have quit the show, he'd be stoked right now. It's only 11:30.
But Tim's still here.
Tim is actually still here. Tim, are you here? Whatever.
No. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Tim is here. And Tim, you had a great night?
Fuck you, Rich.
Hey, dude, stop saying that.
No.
No, seriously, don't.
Probably not.
No, stop doing it.
That's a very bad rule.
I'm not kidding. Seriously.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Stop saying fuck you, Rich.
Fuck you, Rich.
Stop saying fuck you, Rich.
Fuck you, Rich.
What would you do if you couldn't say fuck you, Rich?
We'll go to fucking Quick Trip.
Okay, I get that. Then let's just fucking go to Quick Trip. Did you like the movie?
I felt like a kid watching this for the first time.
I get that. And what else is going on?
Well, I'm fucking drinking. What are you talking about?
All of us are. So,
Rich is body shaming.
Guys, I love y'all. Go fuck yourselves.
Didn't even say see you down the road.
And I'll see you down the road.
I like you more than a friend.